All right, folks. Why is it playing again, Gene? Did you hit play again?
No, I did not.
Gene hit play. Gene, boo this man. Boo. All right, folks. Welcome to Heretic Channel. My name is Gene Skinner.
And my name is Wapnova.
Okay, that's not even my name. Racist.
My name is Wario. I mean Mario. I mean Waluigi. I mean
Waluigi.
not that skinny. Or tall.
Nor would he be added to Super Heretic Bros. All right, everybody. Welcome to Heretic Channel. Hope everybody's having a good day or night, wherever you are, whenever you are. And tonight, just another shitty show. First things first, spooky movie night going on. They're watching Haunt and Halloween 2. I assume it's the original Halloween 2, Gene.
I would assume so, too.
I would assume so. Both are fun. I really like Haunt. We've talked about Haunt.
Yes, we have. Yes.
Gene, I really enjoy Haunt. If you haven't seen Haunt, I think it's one of the better horror movies to come out recently.
Yeah, it is.
I really like it. I think Ghost is my favorite character in that movie. He's so fun.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Haunt, go check it out on Spooky Movie Night because they're watching it. Also, Halloween 2 is kind of a classic.
Yes.
I think I would usually skip Halloween 2 for if I had a choice. I would skip Halloween 2 for Halloween 3. I think I like Halloween 3 better than Halloween 2.
Yeah.
Completely different, everything.
Yeah.
Gene, what are you drinking?
I am not drinking anything tonight because I was asked to...
Wow, dude, because of AA.
No, it's because I was asked to take care of my aunt and make sure that nothing happens to her because no one else was going to be around, so...
Oh, okay. Well, I'll drink for both of us, Gene.
Go ahead.
I'm drinking. I have instead of Voodoo Rangers, I still have New Belgium, but I have what they call Future Hop, which looks really cyberpunk hipster-ish.
Yeah, I seen that. I think I told you to get that one before.
Oh, you did you, Gene? Oh, you did. You did.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Sounds made up, guys. Did Gene make it up? Yes or no? I almost bought, because it's the spooky season. I almost bought some Nosferatus.
Not bad choice
from Great Lakes, right? What's that? Was that, Gene? What did you say?
From Great Lake Brewing.
Okay, all right. I didn't know if you knew, but...
I knew. I used to drink craft beer all the time.
Craft beer. You like microbrews, Gene?
They're pretty good.
Oh, really? What would a man want with a tiny beer, though? I almost got Nosferatus. Neo
Brews.
Neo Brew? Are they the one? Are they in the Matrix? Do I have to take the red pill?
They're even smaller than microbrews. Like, that's, like, really, really local kind of shit. Even more so than microbrewing.
No, but is that like a guy who makes things in his basement? I make things in my basement all the time. I wouldn't call them brews. It does start with a B, though. No, Gene, I haven't. If I had a Neo Brew, I'd call it the Keanu Reeves. Get it?
I get it.
Because he was in John Wick.
I thought because it was a Point Break.
No, it's because he was in A Walk in the Clouds.
I thought that was because
nobody remembers that movie. What? What, Gene? Sorry, what?
It's because he wasn't Constantine.
It's because he was in Speed.
Ah, shit. I tried to think of the canon. Oh, it's because he was in
Say
Dracula?
Point Break. Oh, Dracula. Okay, sure. Dracula. Keanu Reeves trying to do a Victorian accent or whatever the fuck time period it's supposed to be. Well, let's keep drinking. This is my third beer. Did we just start the show? That's weird. Just an excuse to drink. No, I might as well be Cobra. I'm gonna start doing some guitar playing and some vocal covers and falling over.
You just smoke that cigarette till it's dead.
Yeah. I'm gonna smoke that brisket till it's dead. All right, boys and girls. Full show tonight because Nova doesn't have to work till like noon tomorrow.
Nice.
So take full advantage.
Yes.
All right. So I don't really have anything. Like, I'm in the middle of some shows, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the middle of American Horror Story, the new season
Mm-hmm.
of American Horror Story, which is called Double Feature. So
Mm-hmm.
it's two stories, it's
Mm-hmm.
two shortened stories, which probably works better for American Horror Story, to be honest
Yeah.
with you. As
Yeah.
someone famously said, you could stop watching American Horror Story after episode 8 and you wouldn't miss a goddamn
Mm-hmm.
thing. However, I'm going to talk about a few things, right? So I won't. Did I talk about the first story of American Horror Story yet? Do you know
I don't know. I don't think you did.
All right. Well, I'll save like my big talking for American Horror Story until it's finished, until it's over.
Okay.
However, I was watching American Horror Story and I was reminded. Actually, it was an American Horror Story, Gene, but it connects. We talked about the Scream 5
Yes.
trailer, whatever
Yes.
you want to call it. So it's just called Scream, like 2021 or 2022 or whatever. It's like they're going the Halloween route. And so I watched Scream 3, right? But when I was like looking up like Scream, right? You just type in Scream, it'll give you all the movies called with Scream in the title, blah blah blah. I went, oh, there's a show that I fucking lapped my ass off because I kind of love it. Scream Queens.
Yeah.
So I started rewatching Scream Queens, and okay, Gene, you have a call. We're live right now, Gene. Who is it? Did he mute himself? He muted himself. All right, guys. So I'm watching Scream Queens. And up come the credits, and who's on the credits but Ryan Murphy and Brad Falchuk, who are the guys behind American Horror Story. I was like, oh shit, a lot of things make sense now. So if you haven't seen the first season of Scream Queens, I recommend it. Is there some woke shit in there? There is, but a lot of it comes off really funny. It's not that bad yet because it's still when Obama is in office. So it's just at that time when it's kind of kicking up, right? They didn't really kick it into full gear until Trump got elected, and that's when they kicked everything into full gear. But the first season of Scream Queens is pretty funny. Jamie Lee Curtis is in it. There are some pretty fun kills. It has one of my favorite characters of television ever, which is Chad Radwell.
Yeah, you really like Chad.
Chad Radwell is so funny. Newsflash, Chanel. Everybody wants to have sex with me. Girls, guys, animals in the zoo, plants probably. It's fucking fantastic. I love Chad Radwell. He's so good. He's in a fraternity. They're the Dickie Dollar Scholars. It's fucking awesome. And he says really weird things. Emma Roberts basically plays herself, which is a rich, stuck-up cunt.
Yep.
But she's funny. Her character is fucking funny. Everybody's character is really funny. But Chad Radwell takes the fucking cake. He takes the fucking cake. His best friend Boone is scared and wants to sleep in Chad's bed with him. Bro, last time I let you sleep in my bed, you tried to touch my wiener. I won't do it. He's like, I won't do it. I won't do it. Are you gonna sleep? Or are you gonna try and touch my wiener? I won't. I'll just cuddle. All right, get in here, then, bro.
Just cuddle.
He's really scared, dude. The Red Devil is on the loose, bro. It's pretty funny. Again, there are some woke things in it,
Yes.
but there's only one. There's like two parts in the entire show where I really roll my eyes, like, oh, okay, and I skip because I know what's coming.
Mhm.
I'm like, okay, I know what's happening here. But it's pretty funny. I enjoy Scream Queens. And they have a lot of horror montages.
Mhm.
Or homage. I shouldn't say montage. I should say homage, right? They do a lot of things. Dude, they have Jamie Lee Curtis reenacting the shower scene from Psycho,
Mhm.
which I don't think she's ever done before.
Mm.
She did in Scream Queens. And you know why, Gene? Because her mother
Mother.
is
Yep.
that actress. Her
Mhm.
mother is Janet Leigh.
Yep. Yes.
Really, it's really fun. It's really funny. And I was like, oh, well, how come American Horror Story can't be like this anymore? How come
Yeah.
American Horror Story isn't funny anymore? Or at all? I know it's supposed to be scary, but Scream Queens is a really fun horror comedy. Like when the Dickie Dollar Scholars, they grab baseball bats to go out and confront the Red Devil who's killing
Yes.
everybody. And they dress up like the Backstreet Boys from one of their videos. And like they're walking down the street with baseball bats and Backstreet Boys is playing.
Mhm.
And Chad Radrow's like, "What's up, Red Devil? Huh? You like me? You like me now that I got a baseball bat?" Bro? And he fucking like they start hitting like a fire hydrant just because it's red.
Mhm.
And then like they look over and they see this shitty beat up red car and they're like, "Hey, I bet that's his car." And they fucking go to beat it up. And then one of the guys gets his arms cut off. Both of his arms cut off with a chainsaw.
Yeah.
And then later on he drinks like 12 beers in under 5 minutes or something.
Mhm.
And Chad Radwell looks at him and he goes, "Don't, if somebody ever tells you that because you had your arm cut off with a chainsaw by a serial killer, that you're handicapped, tell them they never gave you a goal before because, brother, you're handy-capable." It's stupid. I love it. Chanel, who is Chanel is a character played by Emma Roberts. She just plays this really rich, snooty white girl who is a Republican, obviously.
Uh-huh.
And she says she goes, "Oh, I have to share presidency with a black girl just because it's the age of Obama. Fuck off." She doesn't want to do any of that shit. And she, all her like besties, like they have names, but they're not called those. They're called like Chanel number 2, Chanel number 5, shit like that. But she's pretty funny. She does this thing because she's a big Instagram star in the show, and she does this thing called Chanel-O-Ween, and she sends like she sends her followers like like severed legs, not real severed legs, but like Halloween props and things like that, with notes that are like, "I am just so inspired by your frumpy personality." Just ugly girls, fat ugly girls. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. I like it. There's some hot chicks in that show too. Leah Michelle, she's pretty fucking hot. She's pretty hot in that fucking show. No, if you haven't seen, I might watch Scream Queen season 2 again because I don't remember much about it, but I don't remember it being as fun as the
As
first.
season 1.
As season 1, yeah. I think Ryan Murphy and Brian Falchuk they were kind of developing American Horror Story around that time, so they didn't give too much of an effort into season 2. But I think they were like, "Oh my God, Scream Queens!" But it says Scream Queens, it's serious and it's American Horror Story, and really bad. So. Oh yeah, that's true, Rock. Yeah, Janet Leigh was in Halloween H2O as well. with the same car she drove. And does she play Jamie Lee Curtis's mom or Jamie Lee Curtis's character's mom in that show too? Or does she play like a teacher or something? I can't remember cuz she's in H2O, yeah.
Yeah.
But there are some really good horror homages in Scream Queens. Really good stuff going on. And there's a fun mystery. Like I've already seen it, so I already know what's going on. But there's a really fun mystery. And they have I don't know. I like horror comedy.
Yeah.
I like horror, right? Comedy is fine. But I really like horror comedy, like Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. You know, that's one of the greatest horror comedies of all time.
Yeah.
It's not better than. I mean, it's really good. I would put it on par, like probably number 2, right off the top of my head. Right, number 1 is Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein.
Yes, of course.
It's the greatest horror comedy of all time.
Yes, it is.
But then below that is probably Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. That movie is so funny. I like when you blend that, you know, and they always say like if you can write horror, you can write comedy.
Because it's timing.
Right, and if you can write comedy, you can write horror, and it's all about timing.
That's why Leslie Nielsen was good at both.
Yeah. Lesbian Nielsen. That's his full name. Lesbian Nielsen.
Lesbian Nielsen.
Yeah. And I mean, they got Jamie Lee Curtis. You know, she's a scream queen.
She is.
Like I said, you know, she's one of the big scream queens.
Yeah.
They should have had some more cameos. They should have tried to get some more cameos. But they had some. They have some fun thing, you know, like all the skinny white girls. They have like fake lunch where they sit in their dining room and pretend to eat just to stay skinny, or they take cotton balls and dip them in sauces and eat them, or they make s'mores and they replace the marshmallows with cotton balls. They're like, we're cutting the calories in half. It's stupid. And I love it. Again, there is some woke. There is some woke shit in there. But at this point in time, like there are 2 scenes where it's just in your face, really fucking just ugh.
Yeah.
But out of 13 episodes, 2 things out of 13 episodes, it's all right. It's not bad. I love it. It's fun. I was actually surprised, you know.
Yeah.
Because it came on, and I didn't watch it till like a year after it had been on. I think season 2 was coming on. I was like, oh, well, I'll watch Scream Queens, and I was pleasantly surprised. Plus, there's some hot chicks in it.
Usually do wait a little bit to watch something unless it's like something for a review.
Yeah, I'm never one of those people who like jump on something right away. Speaking on jumping something right away, I did.
Good segue.
I did though. So, as we know, there's a new Chucky show.
Yes.
It started. It's premiered already. First episode. And I saw Mr. H, and he was like, it's great. The first episode is great. And he's half right, in my opinion. Half right with the new Chucky show. So there are some really good things about the new Chucky show. I mean, Brad Dourif is back doing the voice of Chucky, and that's pretty cool. And Chucky is kind of doing things that normal, like he goes after the cat, you know, and stuff like that, like first off and everything.
Yeah.
But this kid basically buys the Buddy doll from a garage sale because he's a sculptor. And he takes the dolls apart and builds them into something else. But he can't get Chucky's head off, and he tries to do something, but he gets interrupted, and the cat doesn't, you know what I mean? Anyway, his dad is pissed. And I'm going to tell you why his dad is pissed in a second here. But, like, there are some murders. There are actually people who get, like, stabbed and everything like that. But the kid eventually he tries to sell the doll, the Buddy doll.
Yes.
And, you know, the whole time it's like, hi, my name's Chucky. Want to play? You know,
Yeah.
things like that. And he has to carry it to school with him so his dad won't destroy it or whatever. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
he tries to sell. He finds out like online he can make like 1,500, 2,000 bucks
Oh,
off a
okay.
buddy doll, right?
Yeah.
So he
Good guy doll.
posts a thing, and he gets a fucking call from somebody,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and the guy on the line is like, hey, I'm calling about the buddy doll. And he's like, yeah, I have it. He goes, what kind of condition is it in? He's like, good. It's practically mint. It is mint condition. He goes, okay, what's the doll's name? And the kid's is like Chucky, and he goes, Chucky. He's like, has the doll been? Has anything weird been happening on around you?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, what do you mean? He goes, you gotta. He goes, check the batteries. Did you check the batteries?
Yeah.
And then like the guy's like, hold on, something happened, and like the phone clicks off, right?
Yep.
Then the kid grabs the doll, checks the batteries. There's no batteries in it. And
Yep.
for like 40 minutes of the episode, it's been fucking,
Mm-hmm.
So everything that has to do with Chucky is great. However,
Yes.
let me tell you this, and Rock, I'm sure you're interested in this because Rock was asking me about it in the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
So our main character, our kid, I don't even remember his name. He's in middle school. He's a 13-year-old in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, Don Mancini, who is the showrunner, right?
Yes.
Director, or whatever the fuck, is obsessed with the sexual orientation of middle schoolers.
Oh God.
The kid is gay, and that's why his dad breaks up his dolls, because he's gay. And his dad just getting drunk at the fucking, like, table. Like, he's 13 years old. He doesn't know what he is. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Don Mancini is obsessed with the sexual orientation of minors.
Creepy.
And it plays like an actual, like, role in, like, character development. Imagine thinking being gay is a fucking character trait.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
fucking not.
No, it's not. Don Mancini believes in the Netflix thing. Every diverse character is important.
However, in the so that's a big minus for me when it comes to the first episode, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we can move past that, but
Mm-hmm.
it's almost like a lot, right?
Yeah.
Because there's a whole scene where it's like, Dad, you're not upset that people think I'm a fag. You're upset because people know I'm a fag.
So bad.
It's fucking stupid, right? Dad goes crazy and destroys his fucking all his sculptures. Oh, but there's the dad is pretty based, right? Because
Okay.
the mom, his mom is dead, right?
Okay.
And he's like, and the kid's like, I want to make, mom made a living off of art, you know? And the dad's like, she didn't make a living. She didn't do anything. I paid all the fucking bills while she made her shitty art. Like, there you go. Exactly. Oh, somebody's gonna buy my sculpture made of fucking torn apart dolls. Fucking kill yourself. It's been done already. Sculpture's pretty cool though. Like he has a sculpture. Even his dad is like, all right, yeah, it's fucking cool, all right, but like go outside or something. Have some wholesome heterosexual dolls like He-Man. All the Chucky stuff is great, right? All the Chuck. There is a scene where Chucky, like the kid, is at the talent show. He threw Chucky away. All right, he threw him away.
Okay.
He was scared. He saw there was no batteries. Then the kid's at the talent show because his favorite podcaster who goes to his school is there, right? who does podcasts about true crime, and his next podcast is going to be about bullying, how it's systemically racist or something. I don't fucking know. Anyway, so one of the kids is on stage like doing his act, and from behind him, our main character kid hears like, "Boo, get off the stage, asshole," like that. And they're like, "Who said that? Who said that?" And he's like, "Hey, Timmy," whatever our main character's name, I don't remember. He's like, hey, how about a fucking hand or something like that? And he looks behind him, and Chucky, the doll, is in a seat behind him. So he picks the doll up and he goes on stage, and it turns into a ventriloquist act, right? Where Chucky makes fun of everybody who bullied this kid.
Okay.
Okay? So, take that into effect, right? This Chucky is actually kind of getting revenge for this kid. Okay. In the beginning of the show, in the very first episode, in the beginning of the episode, we see from a camera, from a POV, right, of whoever's somebody very small running up the fucking stairs, right? Dun, 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 dun. And they're coming into a room. It's actually an homage to Halloween. The opening scene in Halloween where fucking Michael goes up the stairs and sees his sister combing her hair and shit like that. Goes up the stairs, like comes around the corner and then ducks behind the wall and then comes into the room, and the woman combing her hair like turns around like and she's scared, right? At the end of the show, right at the end of this episode, we see that again, right? But now the woman turns around, she's really scared, and she goes, "Charles, what are you doing?"
Oh, shit.
And we look in the mirror and we see a very young, like 8-year-old Charles Lee Ray.
Yep.
And what it appears to be, especially if you look at the synopsis for the second episode and you kind of take in the thing, it looks as though Chucky is trying to turn this kid into our main character into like the next Charles Lee Ray.
Okay.
He's trying to influence this kid to become a serial killer.
Yeah.
Which is an interesting idea. I like it. A 13-year-old like being mentored by a serial killer to become a serial. That's great. It doesn't matter if the kid's gay or not. He's 13. No. As the dad said, he doesn't know what the fuck he is.
Exactly.
I thought I was a fucking gargoyle when I was 15. Okay? I wasn't, Gene. Just spoiler alert. I wasn't a gargoyle. You don't know what the fuck you are. But oh god, it's like a 50-50, my guys. So that's the first episode. I'll watch the rest of the episodes. I'll watch the entire thing and then I'll give you a full thing.
Yeah.
If you are a fan of Chucky, if you're a fan of Chucky, or if you're just simply interested, go ahead, watch the first episode. I don't think you'll be that disappointed, but just get ready for, there is bullshit in there where you're like, all right, shut the fuck up and kill people. Which they do. They will. They'll kill some people. Oh, it's on USA and Sci-Fi, which I think is hilarious because it means that not enough people would watch it being on Sci-Fi. That's what I think, anyway. Because nobody watches Sci-Fi shows anymore. Nobody cares. So the first, I mean, if I have to give it out of a 10, Gene, 6 out of 10. And all of that 6 is all Chucky, right?
Yeah. Red Dwarf's really good at Chucky.
The 4 that's missing. Oh, yeah, and he's really good. He's good. He's great. He hasn't missed a beat. He sounds just like the first movie. And good for him, right? They better hope he doesn't die in the middle of of season 2 filming, because I'm sure it's going to get a season 2.
Yep.
Because he's old. He's old.
Yeah. Red Dwarf is old.
Yeah, I wish John Carpenter would die already. He's been looking like a
Yeah.
corpse since
Yeah.
1993. Um, but I mean, 6 out of 6. I mean, it's not great,
Hmm.
but you would consider it great if you like the Chucky aspect. But for me, I mean, I'll say it again because I think it needs to be said. Don Mancini's obsession with the
Yeah.
sexual orientation of 13-year-old fucking children, middle school kids, is
Yeah.
fucking weird to me.
Hmm.
And it should be weird to you. Is that a
Yeah.
leaf or a fucking mouse? It's a leaf. Never mind. If it was a
A
mouse,
leaf
I would
mouse.
eat it. Mice are free food, Gene. Free.
Pigeons are free food too.
Don't lie, bro. You knew you were gay at 15. Clayton coming in swinging. Porky's not here. You know why Porky's not here, Gene?
He's going to a car show actually.
Yeah, you know where, Gene?
Bakersfield, California.
Motherfucker drank one pumpkin spice latte, went immediately to fucking California.
Hmm.
Pumpkin spice, not even once.
Yeah.
Okay? That's why he's not here right now.
Hmm.
So, Chucky, we've got a couple things, Gene, right?
Yes.
So, Chucky, boom, coming straight out, right? We talked about the Scream 5 trailer Wednesday or Tuesday.
Yes.
Right, which I'm kind of excited for.
Mhm.
I hate to say it. I'm kind of
Yeah.
excited for the new Scream movie. I'm sure it's trash, but I'm kind of excited for it. I think the guys who did Ready or Not are doing it. Oh, here comes the
Okay.
rain.
Yeah, I hear it.
Did you hear it, Gene? At least there's no crickets. I thought Porky was gay. I thought Porky was cool. Pumpkin spice for life, says Zach Lomby gay. That's what'll happen with you too, Zach. Zach will be going to, I'm there for a quote car show. You're there, you're starting your new life as a prostitute on Rodeo. That's why you're there, Porky. Yeah. So I saw I was going to talk about this, and I guess we'll talk about it now. Rock jumped in right before we went live. It was like Halloween Kills sucks, and there's a cam version up. I'm waiting because they have. I'm sure it's come out now. They fucked up. They put a day and date release theater to streaming. So it's streaming on Peacock right now, which is NBC's fucking stream, right? Now you would think, right, that the studio came to Halloween, the people behind Halloween Kills,
Yes.
and said, "We're gonna put this on streaming," right? And they would fight it, right?
Yes.
We need to make money. We're a year late, just like James
Yeah.
Bond.
Mm-hmm.
We need to make more money than usual, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Whose idea was it, Gene? Jason Blum.
Yes, it was.
Jason Blum said, "I don't give a shit. This movie cost me $10 million to make. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
We'll make that back on Thursday."
You know what I saw recently too? There's
What's
a
that?
documentary for Blumhouse on fucking Amazon.
Oh yeah, because they do a deal with everybody. Jason
Yeah,
Blum
of
does
course.
deals with everybody. He's the Elon Musk of fucking horror movies.
I was gonna say, isn't he just trying to be the devil of horror movies? Just want to make a deal with everyone, take their
He's
soul.
the fucking. Stop pretending Jason Blum is cool enough to be the devil. He's not. Jason Blum is a fucking
he's the Jason janitor in hell.
he's like in Dante's Inferno. He's one of the tree people in Dante's Inferno, whatever level that is. The level where people commit suicide. So they have to be trees, you know?
Yeah.
And Virgil, like, rips off an arm, rips off a branch, and it starts bleeding. That's Jason Blum. Or maybe he's even lower than that. Maybe he's in, like, Fraud. Wherever they keep the homosexuals, that's where he's at. Which is like right above Satan. Fucking Dante put homosexuals so low in hell that the Catholic Church went, all right, hold on. He put them below murder and suicide.
Yeah.
And the Catholic Church went, all right, that's a little much.
Is it though? Is it?
Well, they're just, it's hard to face your own fate. That's where they're all going. What do you expect? It's funny. That's why heaven is so great. It's full of real Catholics and not popes and priests and bishops.
And cardinals.
Cardinals. Dick. Literally, they're dressed like penises. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Halloween Kills. So Halloween Kills come on. I'm sure there'll be like a really good copy. There's a cam copy up, but I'm sure there'll be a really good copy. So I kind of like refrained from watching it. I almost watched it today, but I didn't. So I watched 2 reviews, and then Rock showed up, right? So Mr. H did not like it. He called it a mess with really bad pacing. He said if you're just looking for like the slasher movie thing, you'll like it, but it's kind of boring and like it's a mess. It's a mess of a movie. Dr. Wolfula fucking loved it.
Yep, I saw that.
He fucking loved it, bro. And I'm like, well, I respect Wolfula more than I respect Mr. H. But I'm pretty sure this movie is trash.
Yeah.
And I'm a big fan of Halloween. I don't even really mind the sequels. I enjoy them for what they are, which is schlocky trash.
Yeah.
You'll never get a better movie than Busta Rhymes karate kicking Michael Myers and going trick or treat, motherfucker. You will never get anything better than that in a fucking movie. Trick or treat, motherfucker. It's iconic, Gene. Or as Busta Rhymes says at the end of Resurrection, Michael Myers is a great white shark in overalls. Oh, okay. Did you make that up? Did they put that in the script?
You just say that, Busta Rhymes?
He just said it and nobody wanted to correct him because he's black. Retarded. And I love every minute of it. It's trash, and I saw that in theaters with my dad. Every time a Halloween movie would come out, me and my dad would go. Because my dad saw the original Halloween in theaters when it was, like, originally, when it was released.
Yeah, 1970.
He loved it.
5?
Yeah, my dad introduced it. He's like, no, the Halloween. That's why, like, I love Halloween so much. Because my dad is like, Halloween, nobody. And they never do. And he knows they don't do it. You know, he knows it's bad, right? But we always go see it. We would always go see it. I think 5, 6, and 7, we saw those in theaters.
The Thorn trilogy, then, right?
Well, the last half of the Thorn. Well, not necessarily. H2O. Okay, we saw 5, right? Which is the middle of the 4 is the beginning.
Yes.
5 is the middle of the Thorn trilogy. 6 with Paul Rudd is the end of the Thorn trilogy.
Yeah.
Then we saw H2O, and then
Yeah.
we saw Resurrection. And I don't know how, Dad, Halloween Resurrection is out. We should go see it. And then Trick or Treat, motherfucker, happens an hour and a half into the movie. And I just sank in my seat. I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry. Then I didn't realize that I was giving him the cinematic experience of a lifetime. And I don't even think he understands it to this day.
He probably thought it was a fever dream.
Probably, Gene. He wishes it was a dream. It wasn't. It was real.
No, it's real. It's
it
real.
happened.
It's a real movie.
And it fucking happened. So anyway, I've heard that Halloween. Well, the reviews were mixed to begin with.
Yes.
I trust Rock more than I trust H or Wolfula. And I didn't think it was going to be that good anyway, to be honest with you. I thought I thought Halloween, the last one, barely passable.
Yeah.
Barely passable. Not my Michael Myers. Sorry, not my Michael Myers. Barely passable and I know a lot of people like it. A lot of people like it. And I remember Rabbit being like, you gotta see the new Halloween. You and your dad gotta go see it because he knows the tradition.
Yeah.
You know. And I showed my dad a few clips, and he was like, oh yeah. I'm like, it's not good, Dad. It's not good. And I was like, I remember telling Rabbit, oh no, I saw it. I wasn't impressed. Not my Michael Myers. Bullshit, bro. I'm calling bullshit. Why would I fucking like it? What do I have to gain from that? You like it because you like trash. You like bad trash, not enjoyable trash.
No, he likes bad trash.
Right. He doesn't like Space Mutiny, right?
No.
A fucking classic.
That is.
He doesn't look at something called Manos chip, potato chips, and think Manos chips of fate. He doesn't do that, right? He doesn't know Homie Spumoni. He doesn't fucking know these things. No. He watches Marvel and thinks to himself, he watches Transformers and thinks this is cinematic fucking platinum fucking gold, the best there ever will be. A complete brainwashed fucking hack.
Yeah. That he is.
And I dare call him a friend. He's not. But he is when I need weed. You know what I mean? Which I don't even smoke weed anymore.
No.
I mean, if I wanted to, I'd call him and be like, hey, bro. But then I'd have to listen to hey, dude, you see Shang-Chi?
Yeah.
No. Although one of my coworkers, he's like the guy just below me, right? He's like an assistant manager. Me and him talk about American Horror Story because he's gay. so he loves American Horror. He's like this late 50s gay guy, but he's super cool, right? And I knew he was gay from the fucking get-go. First of all, from the way he talks. Second of all, he doesn't call his wife, he calls them his spouse, which means you're gay.
Yeah.
And other people knew he was gay, and they were like, everybody makes jokes and whatever. But I'm like, yeah. Somebody's like, oh, well, you know he's gay. I'm like, yeah, you don't have to tell me. I know.
Yeah.
I know, gay. But me and him talk about American Horror, the new American Horror Story. Let me just say this, right? Second story, second story for American Horror Story, the greatest intro they've ever done.
Okay.
And my favorite intro was season 2. And then season 3 had the next best one. The season 3 intro is so fucking good. Dude, the double feature second story intro for American
Hmm.
Horror Story is so fucking good. I was like, God damn, that's awesome. But he's not like just because he's gay doesn't mean he like it. Like the first story, he's like, God, wasn't that a stupid ending? And I'm like, yeah, it was. It was stupid. That's what I expect. But I know more about these things than these
Hmm.
people. I'm like, well, that's Carrie Fisher's daughter, right? Like
Hmm.
that's Carrie Fisher had she used to date Billy Lord. That girl's name is Billy Lord, spelled differently. That's Billy Lord, Carrie Fisher's daughter. You know, things like
Hmm.
that.
Yeah.
They don't, they don't. He don't know. Too busy taking dick. Season two, I think season two was the best season as well. And he was like, God, I couldn't even watch season three. He hated season three. I was like, yeah, season three is it gets really boring after episode six. Season one, I remember Dragon, right?
Hmm.
Who was a zoo crew I don't really ever talk about, but
Yeah.
Dragon was like, if you like, oh, Genova, you like horror, right? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, what, dude, watch American Horror Story. Season one is so good. It took me 3 times to finish season one of them. I kept trying, right? Because that's who I
Hmm.
am.
Hmm.
That's the type of guy I am. I'll
Yes.
keep trying. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. Maybe I am insane, right?
Uh-huh.
No, it wasn't me. It's awful. School shooter in a fucking latex suit raping a mother, but it's a ghost. It's the ghost of a school shooter raping a fucking mom and having a baby. Oh, nobody cares.
No.
It's so bad. Just call it American Gay Story. Just call it that already. Stop pretending it's horror. They're Ryan. I've said this before. Ryan Murphy and Brian, they
Yeah.
do American Crime Story
Hmm.
way better. It's way better because it's based on real events
Yeah.
and they can't stray from the facts.
No.
So it's just way better. And they've done I think 3 seasons, I believe. Way better. Their first season was the OJ trial, right?
Hmm.
And they did a really good job of showing you how OJ's lawyer, I can't remember his name, was it Johnny Cochran?
I think so.
If the glove don't fit, you must
Hmm.
acquit. That fucking
Hmm.
they do a really good job of showing how he just race baited everybody into making OJ not guilty because
Hmm.
racism, right?
Hmm.
They didn't believe it, they didn't do anything, and what an idiot the prosecutor was,
Hmm.
who was a woman. Gene. Well, when I watch Halloween Kills, I'll do a dark room thing of it.
Yeah.
I'm sure Chucky is gonna be daggone film worthy.
Yeah.
I'm almost guaranteeing it. I'm almost guaranteeing it. I hope it turns into 13 Reasons Why. I really do.
13 Reasons Ray. Charles Lee Ray.
13 Raisins Lee. 13 Leasons Ray. Something. I don't know. Charles Lee Ray goes to a rapist's house and gets raped.
And then
to
he got turned into a
to
doll.
prove that he's a rapist. He got fucked like a doll, that's for sure. Stupid. What else did I watch, Gene? What have I watched? House of Paper, Gene.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. You talked
Well, I
about that
watched
with
the
me.
first season. It's hard to watch House of Paper, Gene. You brought up a really good point. It's hard to watch 13 episodes of a
Hmm.
show in that's all there's no dubbed version, so you have to read subtitles.
Subtitles.
And
Yeah.
I'm not against reading subtitles. I'm not one of those people who's like, well, I won't watch them because you. I don't mind reading subtitles.
Hmm.
However, you got to take a break. Right?
Yeah.
So I watched the first season.
Hmm.
Pretty good. It's pretty fucking good. Makes you want to play Payday. That's for sure.
Yeah, because it's a heist show, right?
Dude, they're all wearing Dali masks, and I know this was out before I did the first Surf Cop, Gene, where
Hmm.
where Khan had the Dali mask on.
Hmm.
You know, like a Point Break thing, but he had the Dali mask
Yes.
on. Really cool, and there's
Hmm.
some really good fucking. Dude, the professor who is the mastermind behind the heist,
Hmm.
one step ahead every time. And you always think he's going to get got. And
Hmm.
even the rare time where he does get got,
Hmm.
he figures out how to fucking stop everything.
Mm.
It's really good. I like it a lot. It's really fun. House of Paper is really good. And this is a spoiler, but the show's been out for like 5 years.
Yeah.
They take over the House of Paper in Spain, which is a
Hmm.
museum and like a mint. It's like the Fed, right?
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
they take over, like basically they take over like the Fed,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then they force all the workers there to print money. So all the money and they're printing 24 hours a day.
Hmm.
And all that money cannot be accounted for, so you cannot trace it.
No.
And that is the money they're going to steal. Is all the money they force everybody to print money for them. It's
Yes,
awesome.
they can't be traced.
It's so good. The shit that they come up with. There's some dumb. It's from Spain, so there's some dumb like weird soap opera shit in there because of course.
Of course, yeah.
But it's pretty. There are some really cool things in there. I'm actually surprised. I mean, maybe Payday 3 will have like an homage or something like that. Maybe it'll have like some masks or whatever. But
Yeah, maybe.
because there's a scene, right, in the show where they have to bring this guy gets shot and they got to bring people in, and they know there's a cop in there, and they do this thing where they put this microphone inside the cop's glasses when they got him kneeling down and they don't really realize it. Like the cop never realized. So they can actually hear inside the negotiator's tent, and they can hear it, so they're one step ahead. But like they have to the surgeons have to help this guy and perform surgery on this dude. So they're doing it, right? And then they're like, all right, you can leave now, right? And while they're doing that, they send in 4 SWAT guys who are dressed in red overalls with dolly masks to blend in with the hostages, right? And they have to go in through this secret vent system. And then when the fucking surgeons and the cop, they're like, all right, you can leave now. And they go through the place where you can leave. Because all the hostages are dressed in red. They make all the hostages dress exactly like the bank robbers. So you don't know who is who. And when the fucking surgeon and the cop, when they turn around to leave, everybody is now, they're still in their red overalls, but now they have fucking scream masks on instead of dolly masks.
Masks, yeah.
Completely different masks, and it's really cool the way they build up to it. That's pretty cool.
I think there's a Hobson song that uses imagery from that show too.
It's
more
possible,
recently.
yeah. It's a very good show so far. I don't know how they're going to stay in there because the first season they've only been in the bank for 24 hours, and they're supposed to be there for 4 or 5 days. So the first season they're only in there for 1 day, which okay, fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I recommend. I mean, if you have Netflix or you want to fucking sail the
Pirate.
seas, yeah, if you want to fucking sail the seas and grab it, go ahead. What else did I watch? Oh, I had to watch this show because all the feminists were upset. I watched a show on Netflix called Clickbait.
Mm-hmm.
I know I didn't watch it on Netflix. I fucking pirated that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it Clickbait because it had all the feminists upset because of the ending.
Okay.
This guy gets kidnapped,
Uh-huh.
and then this YouTube video goes up, and he's holding these signs like, I treat women like shit. I raped a woman. I hate women. I murdered a woman, right? He's
Mm-hmm.
clearly being held hostage, and it says, like, at 5 million views, I will die. And then, like, the view count's going up, and basically the show's called Clickbait, and the whole fucking show,
Mm-hmm.
right? Well, the first couple episodes are like the views are going up, and
Mm-hmm.
all the people surrounding this guy, his family, his friends, and everything,
Mm-hmm.
are trying to like they're dealing with the cops and trying to find him and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler alert: the dude dies.
Yeah, figured.
He dies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we get to see like these peeks into his life
Mm-hmm.
where he's like taking these trips and he's meeting these women and he has these dating profiles all under these different names
Mm-hmm.
and he's meeting these women and he's having an affair on his own wife with them and things like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he works for a college. He's like a volleyball physician. He's like their doctor or whatever for a girls' volleyball team and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you have all these suspects, who could have, who was responsible for this. Well, what gets feminists more upset, Gene, than an innocent man? Because he's innocent, Gene. He's innocent. And the thing is, I knew he was innocent because I watched like a spoiler review.
Yeah.
Well, not a review, but like Yellow Flash was like, this show's got all the femme. He goes, I watched it. The dude's innocent, by the way. And the culprit, the person who gets him into his problem, Gene,
Mm-hmm.
is a woman.
Of course.
And I would say the people who wrote it, you have all these red herrings, right?
Yeah.
And like all of them should be the suspect, and then they show you what really happens,
Mm-hmm.
and you're kind of like, all right, you got me, because I would have never guessed.
Mm-hmm.
So when he gets his job,
Yeah.
there's like this administrator lady
Mm-hmm.
who like she like takes his photos from his phone,
Mm-hmm.
and because she has a husband, but she's kind of like lonely, so she
Okay.
starts making these like dating profiles and like talking to girls,
Okay.
like having these online relationships with them and shit like that.
Okay.
And like her husband finds out about it,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like arguing with her husband, and this one girl is like, oh, do you want me to do it? Do you want me? She's like, I don't care, I'm not your fucking therapist. But this girl thinks it's a dude. Anyway, this girl kills herself, and that girl's brother kidnaps the guy,
Oh.
thinking it's him that did it,
Yeah.
right? And kidnaps him, right?
Mm-hmm.
But lets him go. We see it
Okay.
all. He lets
Okay.
him go. And he's like, holy, and like our guy who like got kidnapped, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I only told one person about this. Only one person would know, and that's the administrator lady, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he runs, when he gets let go, he runs to her house knocks on the door, and she lets him in. He's like, "What the fuck did you do? You're the only, like, you're clearly the person, right? You ruined my fucking, like, what the fuck, right?" And he's yelling at her in the middle of the night, and her husband hits him in the back of the head with a hammer.
Oh.
Fucking kills him.
Wow.
And he's exonerated, you know.
Yeah.
And there are some other things that happen. I watched it because it made the fucking
Feminist mad, yeah.
it made the feminists mad. It's an okay show. It's all right, you know.
Yeah.
It's an okay mystery. The acting is pretty good, right? It kept me guessing, you know.
Yeah.
I would have never guessed it was this woman, but it was.
Yeah.
So, man, clickbait is. You didn't watch Gaia, did you, Gene? It's not on.
No, it's not there yet. It's not
new Creep Show is on Shudder. Did you watch any of those?
I have not watched them yet.
They
no.
get lazier and lazier.
Of course they do.
Creep Show, the new Creep Show. I watched the first 3 episodes. I think I don't even remember all of them. Gene. The one I remember is the guy with the spike. Oh, and then there's one with a props museum for Hollywood, movie props museum or whatever. Creep Show, the new Creep Shows get lazier and fucking lazier.
I'm not surprised.
And you would think oh, K&B is rocking Creep Show, right? Who are horror prop special effects, they're masters of and they did a lot, right? K&B, Greg Nicotero and everything.
Yeah.
The K in K&B, what's his name? He's from Ohio, by the way.
Oh, it's that one dude. Yeah, I forget what his name is.
Greg Nicotero. They get lazier and lazier. There is an episode where they have to cut up a body, right? So they go to cut up the body, Gene. But
yes.
But do they cut it up? No. It goes to comic book animation, drawing.
Yeah.
Oh, look. Anytime anything cool is supposed to happen, it goes to not even animation.
No.
Just still drawings from a comic book, and they flip the pages and shit. Oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
Just stop, Creep Show. You're bad.
Yeah.
The first episode doesn't like the 3%ers. It doesn't like Sons of the Revolution or whatever they're called. We're the guys, Gene, with the stars around
yes.
the
3.
Yes. The 3. They don't like those guys. Those guys are terrorists.
Clearly.
Oh, Gene, you know what else I watched? I watched VHS 1994 or something.
Yes, that's actually on Shudder right now.
Did you watch it?
I haven't watched it, no.
It's fucking terrible. I hate
I
it.
figured it would be. So I didn't watch it.
Dude, it doesn't even feel like it has quality behind it. Steve Kostansky did this really brief 15-second infomercial in the show called the Veggie Masher or something like that, which makes no sense to me. Steve Kostansky, by the way, is part of Ultron 6. He fucking did The Void. And what's that new one? I don't like hunky boys. What's that one?
Oh, Psycho Gorman.
Yeah, Psycho Gorman. He's behind all that, the editor, shit like that. He did this, what a waste of Steve Kostansky. Yeah. I don't know what his name is, and something like that. What a waste of a guy from Ultron 6.
Yeah.
The first story, Gene, is about these sightings of this rat man in the fucking sewers, right?
Okay.
And this reporter and cameraman, they go into the sewers, to find Rat Man, and they find this cult, Ratma, right? and like this weird call. It makes no sense, right?
Yeah.
However, Gene,
Mm.
the woman is a news anchor, and she's actually on anchor when this happens. She's like, "Hello, Buckeye State, welcome." You know what the Buckeye State
Ohio.
is,
Yes,
Gene? That's
Ohio.
right, boy. First story takes place in Ohio, and I hate it. Stupid. Don't watch the new VHS. It's dumb. If you thought the other VHS anthology movies were dumb, don't watch. Don't even bother with 94 or whatever the fuck it's called. Don't even bother. It's fucking stupid. I can't. They don't have Gaia on Shutter, Gene.
Hmm.
I'm waiting. I watched Gaia and I told Gene to watch it. I'm waiting for Shutter to get it because I know it's
Yes.
gonna end up on Shutter.
Hmm.
It should anyway. It
Yeah.
literally has a Shutter thing on the front of it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like Psycho Gorman.
And
Gene.
it's gonna take forever. Yeah. Just like
Psycho
Psycho Gorman
Gorman
did.
has a Shutter thing on the front of it, and they didn't get it for months.
Yeah, it took forever.
I don't like hockey boys.
Or do I?
Or do I? He's confused.
He is confused.
What else did I watch, Gene? I didn't watch American Insurrection yet. That's gonna be a Dago on film. That sounds fucking great.
Is that ICP
That's-
one?
ICP. Oh no, that's that's a documentary. No, American Insurrection is. I posted a link. I posted like an IMDb to it because it was. I saved the link to. It's like.
Mhm.
It's like in a future where anybody who isn't a white Christian cis male is tagged, is marked
Mhm.
by and like tracked and shit like that. And I'm like,
Oh my
okay,
God.
okay, guy. And then I looked up the guys who fucking like clear, like of course the director and
Mhm.
one of the writers are gay.
Yeah, of course.
Like, yeah, okay, you live in a fantasy world. You live in a brainwashed propaganda world.
They certainly do.
And that's what they do. They just
Mhm.
make the opposite of reality.
Yeah.
If they tell you that down is up, well, then you know that down is down. That's
Mhm.
all you have. That's all, like, they have no idea.
No. No idea in the slightest.
No, why would they? They don't give a shit.
No.
I think it has like a 1.7 or something. I can't wait to watch it, Gene. I bet it's fantastic.
I bet it's great. I bet it's gonna be the next Karen.
Oh, I don't know about that, Gene. That movie's so good. Oh, so you were washing my house? You were casing the place. We don't keep any money inside. I'm just kidding, black man. It's getting harder and harder to find things to watch, Gene. I almost watched Halloween Kills, the cam version, just cause.
Mhm. Mhm.
You know, you want to sit there and be like, "Nah, I can wait," and I can. I don't give a shit.
Mhm.
Sometimes you're bored. Like, nah, let me put something on, right?
Mhm.
Sometimes you go for the classics.
The classics.
It's spooky month.
Yes, it is.
We think this is a costume, Gene?
It's a way of life, Genova.
It's a
You
way
mean the
of
movie
life.
Lied, Genova?
What do you mean, October lied? That's what I'm talking about, Gene.
Mhm.
Everybody's like, "Ooh, Halloween." You know, you work with normies. "Oh, it's Halloween. It's spooky." You know, they're just waiting for fucking Thanksgiving.
They're waiting for Christmas.
That too. Oh, we're gonna be so old this year, Gene. Gene's gonna be like 42. How old are you?
Not
Gene's
Zach Lobby.
old. Don't let Zach Lombi's like 52. It's
I
pretty
like how
old.
it's gone.
I
I like how
remember.
it's gone from 45 to 52 now for Zach.
Well,
Just
he
not.
ages in dog years, Gene. He ages in dog years.
Ages like fucking milk.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. Have you seen him, Gene? He's from Alabama. You seen those people? They come out.
Unfortunate.
They come out at 29. They're born at 29. Wrinkles, wrinkles and all. They come out trying to fight. You know? Which, I mean, people from Alabama don't really, not a lot of fight in them.
No.
He's not even here. Don't, you can make it. It's not even As a matter of fact, most people left. So we can make fun of whoever the fuck we want. Rock, you saw Halloween Kills. Anything stand out to you? I heard it was. I heard it was really bad.
Yeah, I'm not
For some
surprised.
reason, in this instance, I trust
Mr. H over Wolfula.
I trust Mr. H over Wolfula, and that's only because Rock fucking like
Said so bad,
basically-
yeah.
Basically backed up Mr. H's fucking review.
Yes.
So I'm gonna spoil. Can I spoil fucking Halloween Kills? I probably already did in the Discord, but so
Go ahead.
if Michael is constantly like being shot and stabbed and murdered and killed, like how to like wow, how is he alive?
Yeah, how is he alive?
And I don't know, maybe Rock can elaborate on this. Gene, because he's like a demonic force. And the more he kills, the stronger he gets.
Okay. Like a doll's eyes.
Like a doll's eyes, Gene. Imagine trying to explain Michael Myers.
Michael Myers, yeah. Imagine doing that.
No, and Rock brought up a good point. You want to explain fucking Voorhees and Krueger and Chucky? Like, go for it. But Michael Myers is different.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like a force of nature. He just is.
He just is, right?
Yeah.
And I've always seen Michael Myers as a force of nature. He can happen anytime, anywhere.
Yes.
It just so happens that we follow this force of nature that happens in this small town in Illinois. We follow that, right?
Yeah.
But he's a force of nature that can happen anytime and anywhere, which, zombies, Halloween kind of explains a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm. Kinda.
He's fucking called the Shape.
Yeah.
You don't even know what shape he is. He's just a shape.
Maybe he's obtuse.
Well, the people who wrote it are fucking obtuse. That's for sure. Imagine trying to explain Michael Myers. I didn't even think that they got Michael Myers right in the last movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I've said this without any right. I've already said this. If you are walking down the road,
yes,
and Michael Myers is on one side and you're on the other side, you're completely safe.
Yes.
He's not going to kill you.
No.
Doesn't care.
No.
If you're on the same side and you walk past him, he's probably not even going to kill you.
No.
Unless you have something he needs.
Yeah.
So don't have car keys or a set of fucking mechanic overalls
Mm-hmm.
or anything like
I'll
that.
have a butcher knife.
He'll walk past you.
Mm-hmm.
In
And
the
that's
Rob
the.
Zombie thing, a little
Mhm.
kid bumps into him on
Yeah.
Halloween, like on Halloween
Yeah.
2 or whatever. Like a little kid bumps into him. He's like, "Are you a giant?" And he just
Mm-hmm.
looks at the kid. And then the mom's like, "Come on, let's go." He doesn't fucking stab
No.
everybody to death right there.
No, Michael Myers has this interesting concept, anyways, that he doesn't really just randomly kill people. Most of the people he kills have a connection to him in some way, most of the time.
No, but you would think he does
Mm-hmm.
partially
Mm-hmm.
in Halloween 2018 or whatever the fuck date it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Except when he goes he kills this lady in a house,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's a baby crying,
Mm-hmm.
and then he looks into the crib where the baby
Mhm.
is, and you're like, "Oh, he's gonna kill that baby," right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he just walks away.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why not kill the baby, bro? If you just get stronger and stronger the more you kill, why not kill the baby?
Yeah, you think maybe even with like some kind of explanation like that, like the demonic force would want more innocents just killed in general, right?
Especially a baby.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the most innocent thing. It's like 12 weeks old.
Mhm.
Fucking kill it.
Yep.
Get the power.
Well, that's because the people who wrote this don't know what the hell they were writing.
No, they don't.
Trying to
Stupid.
explain Michael
No,
Myers.
because
That's
it's
so
written
stupid.
by David Gordon Green and Danny McBride or some shit like that. Die. I don't know. I haven't seen it. Who knows? I might watch it and be like, Rock, you're wrong. It's fucking good. But I mean, I trust Rock's opinion. So
Yeah.
if Rock says it's shit, then it's probably fucking shit. I wasn't that impressed with the last movie.
Mm-hmm. It's the same, not my Michael Myers dude. It's the same one. So
It's the same.
yeah.
And I don't even. I mean, Wolfula. Usually, I would take Wolfula's fucking opinion over H.
Mm-hmm.
But
But I think sometimes Wolfula kind of gets himself wrapped up in things like that, where he gets the nostalgia feeling for a lot of that stuff. So
well, he says it. He says he's biased. Right?
yes.
He says he's biased and he loves all of the fucking Halloween franchise. He doesn't care. He loves
Mhm.
them all. He's just a fan, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Mr. H, technically a big horror guy, right?
Yes.
Hellraiser, I think, is his biggest thing. Which is
Wow.
why he's so fucking gay.
Yeah.
You're not fooling anybody, H. You're gay. H stands for homosexual.
Mr. Homo.
Mr. Homosexual. Are you now or you ever been a homosexual? I don't know. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. I mean, Mr. H said like Jamie Lee Curtis is barely in it.
Good.
Wolfula was like, Jamie Lee Curtis gives a great performance, and I'm like, is she in it or is she not? Who knows? Only I know. Or I will know.
You'll find out.
Technically, it was released today, although it came out Thursday-ish.
Yes.
So I'm sure there will be a quality.
Copy at some point.
Yeah, well, not a cam. Anything that's not a cam, I'll take.
Yeah.
I'll take 480p. I don't give a shit. Rock. Doesn't your sister like work at a movie theater? Is that how you saw it? Your sister was like, come on in through the back. Not the first time your sister let you in the back door. It's too long. It's slow. That's another thing I heard. Mr. H was like, it's only an hour and 40 minutes, but it feel. Mr. H was like, I think it's like 2 hours and something like that. He's like, oh, it's an hour and 40 something minutes. That feels like to. It's too long. It's slow when the kills start. Then it gets okay, but it's just not great. It's set up for the next one. The kills are cool. Beetlejuice is in 18 minutes of his own movie. Already linked. It's on Peacock. Yeah. Rock's got it. Rock's got it. He knows. Yeah, it's on Peacock because it's Friday. So it came out. So it went straight to streaming today.
Mm-hmm.
Beetlejuice is in 18 minutes of his own movie. You say that, Rock, but is that true? Huh?
I don't know. Is that true?
Who fact checks the fact checkers, Gene? Who watches the Watchmen? Huh? Huh? I don't know if that's true, but I imagine, Gene, Rock, sir, that Michael Keaton's performance as Beetlejuice is way better than Jamie Lee Curtis in 2021 doing Laurie Strode.
Yeah.
Although, and Rock already said it, so spoilers. Finally, someone kills Judy Greer.
Oh, thank God.
She gets killed. So good. Oh, Wolfula said he almost cried a few times. He almost cried, Gene. Michael Myers isn't just killing people, he's breaking hearts. Really? Is he, though? Is he? If you're spending enough time to get me invested in a character who's going to be killed, and you're doing that multiple times, then I don't think you're spending enough time. I don't think you're making a slasher movie. How about that? Then I don't think you understand. Oh, Rock, let me ask you this. So, like, a big thing with Michael Myers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially in the first one, and they kind of bring it back in the fourth one and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
They always do these great things where Michael Myers is in the background.
Yes.
He won't kill you right away. He stalks you.
Stalks you. Yes.
And it's always great to see that. And if you're paying attention, you can see him in certain areas, right? You're like, oh shit, lightning strikes outside the window, and there he is, like in the window, like outside, shit like that. Do they do that, Rock? Do they have Michael Myers in the background? Because they rarely fucking did that in the new one. They do it kind of, right? But, and again, like, do you know the last movie, Gene?
The 2018 one?
The 2018 movie made more money than the entire franchise, including Zombie, combined. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Well, that's what Wolfula said.
What the?
Wolfula said that Halloween 2018 made more money than the entire franchise, including the Rob Zombie movies, combined.
Doubt.
It sounds doubt, right?
Yeah, I don't believe that.
I do, though, Gene. Because what are people buying?
True.
Okay.
True. Mm-hmm.
What movie out of the franchise, except for Halloween 2018, right, Gene?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll include the zombies. What movie are people buying more than any Halloween movie?
Season of the Witch.
Season of the Witch? No, because people watch Halloween for Michael Myers.
Okay. So what one are they buying besides the original?
So you think it's the original, right?
Okay. I guess I'm wrong.
Right. You're wrong. Of course, Sheen. Because who doesn't want to watch Halloween Resurrection with Buster Rhymes? I hand out copies for Halloween, Gene. Kids come to my fucking door and I go trick or treat, motherfucker, and I put Halloween Resurrection Blu-rays into their fucking baskets.
Is that why you see
Bang.
them later on in
Bang.
the garbage can?
Bang. No, I don't, Gene. I don't. I don't see that. Okay. And every copy, Gene, of Halloween Resurrection that I hand out, it's got a razor blade in it.
That's
Check
just
your
opening the
candy.
clamshell.
Check your candy. What, Gene? What did you say about clam?
Clamshells.
If you can't tell that Wolfie is an idiot based on his audio mixing, you're the real idiot. Zach, I'll go further. If you can't tell Wolfie is an idiot based on his stupid fucking costume, then I hate that shit. You know what he is? He's the fucking he's basically the Doomcock of horror movies. I hate it. It's so his costume, and he's improved it over the years to make it better, and it just looks cheap as shit.
Yes, it does.
I hate it. I think it's dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like Goulash. I think that's fucking stupid. Wolfila. I enjoy Wolfila's commentary, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Stitched Together does the better thing.
Yeah.
Just being like his face is wrapped in band, and when he does his skits, right?
Yes.
Where he's like, "Oh, I'm talking about Freddy," you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And he actually has a guy dressed up in Freddy, and like it looks legitimate. Like it looks really good.
Yeah.
Dude, when Stitched Together dresses when he's doing those Rob Zombie Halloweens.
Mm-hmm.
And he dresses up as Rob Zombie
Yeah.
in the bathroom,
Yeah.
doing the Rob Zombie dance, fucking taking a shit on the original Halloween is one of the greatest YouTube clips of all time.
Yeah.
Of all time, it's fucking perfect.
Rob Zombie is such a dusty motherfucker. He's literally made of dust.
Yeah. He is. He might as well be made of dust. Fucking Joe is like 59. Still got dreadlocks. Imagine
Yes, he does.
dreadlocks when you're 59. Just cut your hair, dick.
So dirty.
Just cut it. Busta Rhymes cut his hair.
Yeah.
And I like Halloween 2 from Rob Zombie. I like Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind it. It's pretty brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Brad Dourif gives a great performance, especially when fucking Annie fucking dies, you know?
Yeah.
He's fucking like crying and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, dude, when Annie fucking like finally gets it, oh god. She's like in the bathroom, you know, and she's going to turn a shower, and like she opens up the curtain and she doesn't even realize, but he's just standing there in the fucking. And then she like realizes he's there. Oh
yeah,
it's brutal, brutal. It's not dreadlocks. It's just he's a caveman.
He's a Cro-Magnon, all right.
He's a Jew magnet.
Jew magnet.
Scream 5 is gonna be bad, isn't it?
It is.
I don't mean to segue like hard like that, but I'm excited for fucking Scream 5, and I know I don't get excited for movies.
And you're gonna get disappointed, and you know it. That's the thing.
That's the thing. I'm trying to temper my expectations.
Yeah.
But the trailer is really good. Well, not really good. It's good enough to get me excited.
Yes.
But that's what trailers are supposed to do.
Yes, exactly.
I don't know, man. There's some good things in that trailer.
But it's gonna be
Dude,
trash, you know.
Ghostface like confronting Sidney Prescott
Mm-hmm.
and then being like, Sidney, it's an honor, right? Because they're killing people.
Yeah.
So here's what I came up with for Scream 5, right?
Okay.
Oh, and now Scream has been renewed on MTV.
Okay.
So the first 2 seasons were on MTV. The third season
Yes.
went to VH1.
Yes.
And now Scream 4, I don't know if they're going to like ignore season 3 on VH1.
Mm-hmm.
But now they're going back to, I think it was Lakeview or something like that where they were at and
Yeah.
it's going to like now they've Scream season 4 is coming back. But they're calling
Okay.
it season 3. See, the VH1 season 3 is trash. It's all like black people and shit like
Mm-hmm.
that. It's my famous. I've talked about this, Sheen.
Yes.
Me and Snake built a slasher called
Mm-hmm.
The Caucasian,
Yes.
and it's just a guy in a white person mask
Mm-hmm.
killing minorities.
Yes.
But then when you take off the mask, it's a minority.
Yeah.
You can just pick one. If they're killing black people and they take off the mask, it's a black person.
Yeah.
If they're killing Asian people and they
It's an
take
Asian.
off the mask, it's a black person. If they're killing any minority and they take off the mask, it's a black person. Only white women get killed, and then you take off the mask as a transsexual. It's a tranny. Speaking of trannies.
Okay. What's this segue into?
Well, Gene, did you know cars have transmissions?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are those called, Gene? Trannies.
It's not what that
No,
means, though.
Gene, I'm going to ask you a question, and then I'll be right back, all right?
Okay.
Name your top 5 favorite horror movies. Go.
All right. The one that ties number 1 for me all the time usually tends to be Return of the Living Dead and Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Number 2 tends to be My Bloody Valentine. Number 3 tends to be, most of the time if I'm trying to remember, I believe it's Society. And number 4 tends to be Tourist Trap. And number 5 usually to me is a... What would 5 be? 5 is always kind of hard. I'm going to go with actually 2. Dr. Phibes and Dr. Phibes Returns. Or Rides Again. I forget if it's Returns or Rides Again. Lives Again. Sorry. Yeah, those are my 5. Though if I go down to 6, there'd be Phantasm 1, 3, and 4. That is probably my 6 list if we go to 6. Though some do tie. So there's that. Just because I tend to like said movies, and sometimes it's just depending on the time of day. But I will not put. I love My Bloody Valentine, the original one, but I'm not putting it as my number 1 movie because I don't want to share that movie with Quentin Tarantino, who says it's his favorite horror movie. But yeah, Return of the Living Dead and Killer Clowns from Outer Space should really tie for number 1 because I really like both those movies. 3, Society. 4, Tourist Trap. 5 is Dr. Phibes, and Dr. Phibes Lives Again. Do 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 do. So we will wait. And like I said, if you go for 6, the Phantasm 1, 3, and 4. Because I think they kind of make a solid trilogy. Doom doom. Though I do tend to choose Tourist Trap over Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1 and 2, even though those are both good films as well. Let me
All
take a
right,
look at you guys.
number one
Mhm.
for me, Gene.
Yes.
The Black Christmas remake, 2019. I love social justice and I love feminism. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Number two, the Candyman remake from 2020. I love Black Lives Matter, Gene.
Yes, of course.
Number three, Burger King foot lettuce. That's a horror story in itself, Gene. Number four, Gene, my own life. Okay? Gene, read chat. Gene, read chat, bro. Did it happen? Oh, it happened. Putting extra trannies in trucks now. Start training with the biggest fleet on the. Oh my god, that. What the fuck?
Imagine not mentioning ticks. Ticks is such a.
Well, Huck is from Texas, so. I was gonna say something.
You were, and then it kind of just left your pasta brain.
Although Herbert was great at convincing how white Western systems are systems of power inherently flawed, he was not able to imagine any better alternative, a way to move beyond the issues within a traditional Dune adaptation would be to more seriously considered Afrofuturism.
What?
Yeah, as African, well, I should read the whole thing, Gene. As African history graduate student Catherine Huanju Everett writes in a remarkable blog post for Ohio State University. Are you proud of that joke? You know, of course I'm proud of that joke. Right. Are you proud of that? Are you proud of that joke, Huck? Don't mess with Texas. I mean, that's what you guys are. Technically, we should burn you off the map with a light. You're infested. Because of you, we all have Lyme disease. How does that feel? Does that feel good? Does it feel good? Are you happy now? You've given everybody Lyme disease. Oh my god, we have over an hour to fill. I have nothing to talk about. Oh my god. Watch this, Gene.
Okay.
Shut up.
I didn't put anything out about.
Is that fun?
Oh no.
Is that fun, Gene?
Uh,
Is this fun?
no.
Is this fun, guys?
I didn't put anything out about the whole Dave Chappelle Netflix special thing. I didn't want to. Didn't want to watch it. Didn't want to talk about it. I do, however.
Nice tits, bro.
Want to say a few things about the fallout that's happening with that. First of all, I fully support any and all members of the Netflix staff who have decided to walk out and protest.
Of course you do. You have to when you play this game. You don't get a chance to be an individual and be like, y'all are fucking. It's just fucking jokes, which it's not, and you know it's not. That's why you're so mad because he exposed you. Yeah. Guess what? He's punching up right into your fucking man boy pussy. You're a bussy.
Protest of this because you know what, Netflix.
It's less than a minute, Zach. You're fine. Don't worry.
You don't get to talk about all the good things, inclusivity you do, and then Netflix staff who have decided to walk out. And
oh, by the way, most of those people and the leader of this protest that decided to walk out fired.
Yeah.
Netflix fired them Bye.
Protest of this, because you know what, Netflix, you don't get to talk about all the good things you do, all the inclusivity you do, and then release something that is also actively harmful. We're not just gonna.
It's actively harmful to say that trans people make up words
to win arguments. Because they totally don't do that.
Sit here and be.
You're actually proving Dave Chappelle right.
Okay with that. And that is the message that you should be taking from this. Clearly, however, they're not, because the current head of the company has put out a statement saying he believes that content causes no harm. Well, first of all, that's been demonstrated not to be true.
Look at this hive mind.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Hasn't been demonstrated not to be true. No. Dumb people, easily manipulated people, can be manipulated with content.
Mm-hmm.
That content is called propaganda.
Yes, it is.
Hollywood's been putting it out for over a decade at least. Some will argue longer than that.
Yeah.
And look at you now. You think you're a woman.
Has an impact on those who watch it and the world around them. But even if it was, that means that your content causes no good either. So you get no credit for anything you ever do. It either causes...
It's black or white. You get no credit, Gene. You get no credit, Gene.
Good day, sir.
None. Good day, sir. None. Imagine having this worldview.
Effects or it doesn't.
Imagine having such a black and white point of view on the world while, like, muddling gender roles.
Yep.
Like, muddling your own gender.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a man or a woman?
Cause of the facts, it goes both ways.
It goes both ways. What an absolute dickhead.
Queer erasure through localization.
Oh, this one, Gene? Is that what you want to watch, Gene?
Well,
no,
hopefully you are watching this in a territory that isn't going to explain all this away. As
Gene picked it.
Like the Japs really
Sorry,
want
Zach.
anything.
I thought it would only be a minute, but it looks like it's going to be long. It's going to be a long show.
Watching this in a territory that isn't going to explain all this away as some kind of overly elaborate joke or a perpetual
Let's just
cosplay.
get the gist of it, right, Gene?
Yeah.
That beat is fucking... First of all, you see this intro, Gene?
Yeah.
I feel like that intro is the equivalent to dead naming.
Yeah.
That's not who you are.
No.
That's not who you are anymore. You're not that person.
No.
All right, that was a man. That was a man, a boy, whatever. Who in his own mind he kept his weird tranny things to himself.
Mm-hmm.
But now you said, you know what? Nobody's watching my videos. I need to do something drastic.
Mm-hmm. I got a clickbait. Oh god. Oh god.
You see how it transformed, Gene?
Ugh.
I can't wait for the new Transformers.
Hello, everybody. So today,
Oh god, I forgot about the pin.
Is that she, they?
Yeah.
You're just making things up to win arguments.
I don't know how to frame this context of my talking about this other than saying
Let's get the main gist. Remember, Gene picked this. Gene sent it in. Gene said, "Hey, what is that right there? Like, watch that. That sounds interesting."
I didn't say any of that.
No, but you did. But Gene, it was recorded. It's live. This is live. People can go back and hear you say.
I just
an issue
said,
with
And I remember Zach Lomby agreeing, like, "Hey, watch that video." Right.
representation in media, and yeah, I'm gonna talk about the erasure of queerness.
Fucking Mech said were.
Yeah, that's gonna be what it eventually is.
That's coming.
Through
the
localization. The thing I'm going to be talking about here is when a piece...
You made up words. You made up definitions. You made up words.
Media is taken out of its original location where it was produced in the first place and the audience that it was produced for, and then translates it for a different audience, and in the course of translating also localizes it to be theoretically more appealing to the people.
I like how you see on the Gene, the hand, if you're looking at it, it's the right hand, right?
Uh-huh.
They have a rainbow flag ring.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see it.
That's a pinky ring, Gene.
Mm-hmm.
You know who else wears pinky rings, Gene?
Who?
Mafia bosses.
Tranny Mafia.
Yo, it's the gay mafia. We've all been warned of the gay mafia.
That new place where they are presenting it. So obviously, basically anytime a piece of media gets retranslated to another language, this is animes that get dubbed, this is all kinds of things. It can be something as
animes being dubbed? First of all, who watches dubbed anime?
Mm-hmm.
Raise your hand. I do, because I don't have fucking time. Okay? I'm doing other things.
minor as like a pop culture point of reference, because perhaps in the original work there is a reference to a piece of culture that it's not realistic to expect that audiences in another part of the world are even going to know. So the translators and the localizers will find a pop culture reference that is equivalent, but one that the new audience would actually recognize, and that sort of thing. So minor changes beyond just translating the actual dialogue are very.
I see him back there.
Yeah, poor Einstein doesn't deserve to be here.
Love the new Bebop Netflix.
Common and often pretty innocuous. So sometimes be hilarious. Like I remember when Pokemon first aired and they kept calling rice balls donuts, even though it was clearly rice ball. But anyways, what I'm talking about
good one. Good example. Good fucking example. Die.
Here is where localization characters, and specifically when it takes a queer character and removes their queerness. Now, part of the reason I'm using the term queer is I am talking about this in the broadest possible sense. The entire LGBTQIA spectrum is affected by this. It's not specifically a gay issue. It's not specific.
Fucking spectrum.
Yeah.
You know, in Scream Queens, they talk about how spectrums were made up to capitalize on mental illness.
Yeah.
It's funny. They have this brief thing where it's like spectrums are created by psychologists to capitalize and make money off of mental illnesses. In another fucking time, those people would just be known as and they're talking about autists, by the way.
Yes.
I mean, I would just be a fucking like a daydreamer or some shit, right? But in this case, are you gay or not? Right? Like you have a kid. This thing has a kid.
Oh no.
Which I feel bad for.
Yeah.
But like, are you a dude or not? 'Cause I'm pretty sure you're a dude in a wig.
Yeah.
You grew your hair out and shaved a side of your head because that's what's trendy now. But listen, I know it's hard to believe this because a certain somebody was voted in, even though they didn't really deserve to be there. The pendulum is swinging.
Yes.
And it's swinging hard. And what are you gonna do when nobody's watching your shit?
What are you gonna do?
Specifically a trans issue. It's not specifically a gender identity, sexuality, or anything issue. It's across the board. Hopefully, and queer encompasses everything. So that's why I use the term. And I'm going to continue to use it.
Less than 10,000
so
people watch this
people
video,
still find that term offensive, I'm sorry. I'm going to keep using it. It's my identity.
This video was uploaded October 2nd, 2021. Just a couple weeks
ago. And it works as an umbrella term, and it rolls off the tongue a heck of a lot. LGBTQIA plus every dang time.
Did you say umbrella? Because you look like a secret experiment.
Yeah.
Huh? Raccoon City, watch out.
But in any case, not uncommon for aspects of a character to be shaved off, because it is either perceived that the audience in the new territory that it's being translated for won't be okay with that, or also it's possibly some sort of moral judgment from whatever entity has gotten the distribution rights to do it in the new country. Well, maybe not a moral judgment, or they just fear that presenting it will result in moral judgment placed on them. As I've said in the past, most of these companies, these corporations, and in this case, we're usually talking about smaller companies when we're talking about redistributing these things, as opposed to something like Disney or Warner Brothers or what have you. But, they're still largely motivated by what they think is profitable, not actual moral judgments. But I'm not going to completely rule it out.
You should shave off your chin.
Because these are, as I said, often slightly smaller organizations, and it's not impossible for somebody in the pipeline, be it the localization director or just whoever's doing the actual translation of the dialogue, to maybe make...
Say it. Say China. Say China. They won't accept you, even though you probably identify as a communist. Say China.
Mm-hmm. Say China.
Stop pretending that Asia doesn't live around Thailand and they don't know what ladyboys are. Go ahead. You what are you talking about? I understand, okay, the very basic, right, is like, oh, these are rice balls, but they called them donuts because the West would see them as donuts, right? Because Pokemon was made in a time because they're talking to little kids, and little kids don't know what rice balls are.
No.
Right? But people who watch Pokemon now, like this fucking loser...
Yeah.
Fucking when Pokemon came out, you were like fucking 14. You didn't know what a rice ball was either.
Yeah.
But you know what one is now because you consider yourself cult. We know.
Mm-hmm.
But they got Chinese, Japanese donuts too, right?
Yes, they do.
Like they have those things.
Yes, the Japs eat donuts just like everybody else does.
Like, yeah, they're not as good.
No.
There's like fish in them or something.
They have Krispy Kremes over in Japan too, actually.
Yeah, they got wasabi filled Krispy Kremes or something. I don't know, something weird. They always do. Kelp. Get your cream kelp custard filled donut. Like, ugh. Just fucking nuke them again. Like, dude. All of Asia just right. Oh, even Indonesia, like, God, don't touch me. Just nuke that side of the planet, all right?
We can't do that.
Why?
Because if we do that, those Komodo dragons are going to turn into Godzillas.
Yeah, but it'll be over there. I don't care. When I level up, we'll all head over there, okay? And defeat them or something. I don't care. If any of them head over there, I know there's going to be like they'll be accompanied by some song with Puff Daddy and Jimmy Page. No. I know, I've heard it. Okay, I saw the movie, which is one of the greatest movies ever. Right, Zach? Thank you.
Own call on changing something. It's hard to down exactly why in any specific case. So instead, we're going to focus on the examples of when it happens and how it manifests, and I'm not going to delve too much into trying to...
Genova, they put chocolate sauce and mustard on their Whoppers. Who does that, Bob? Bob, you name them right now. You name them right now. I will nuke an entire continent. Are you kidding me? They do what? Chocolate sauce and mustard. Okay, first of all, I dated a girl who used to dip grapes in mustard and eat them.
That's gross.
Yeah, I like, she's like, "Oh, isn't it good?" And I grabbed her by the chin. You know what I mean? Like where you squeeze like somebody's chin, you know? Mm-hmm. And you make that fish face, right?
Uh-huh.
And then like with the other hand, I punched her in the nose 3 times real quick. Bang, bang, bang! Right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't ever. You could do that when we're not dating. Right? Mustard and the Japanese? Oh, dude. They put chocolate sauce and mustard on their Whoppers? Hit the button. Don't ever elect me president. I'll nuke all of Asia. I will drop a baker's dozen of fucking nukes right over the fucking area. Japan, I mean, fuck Taiwan. Taiwan, at least 6 of them are on China in the same spot. Beijing 3 times. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? Just in case. You know, there are cockroaches over there. You know
They are.
going on, right?
They are. I agree.
Thailand gets one, right? Vietnam, they've been begging one since the late 60s. They've been begging for one. Nuke Asia. Hashtag nuke Asia. Okay? Hashtag nuke Chinatown. How about that? I know the Japs aren't fucking Chinese. I don't care. They all got the squinty eyes and the same skin. I know. One is short and round and the other one is skinny and square. I don't fucking care. Nuke them all except for North Korea, Gene. I don't have to, Gene, because the fallout will take care of North Korea. And they'll see what it looks like when a real nuclear bomb goes off. That fat little fuck.
Yeah.
What's Russia gonna do? What are they gonna do? Fly a fucking 80-year-old fucking plane over? Die. Go Canada. Canada, you're in charge now. We're going to bed. We're going to sleep. We're going to sleep. We're going to have about 1,000-year sleep, and we'll wake up, and you guys let us know how it went. Okay?
Not good.
No, not good. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna wake up in a grave, Gene, because some fucking guy in a plaid suit shot me, telling me the game was rigged from the start. Gene. Okay? I'm just trying to deliver a poker chip, Gene.
The platinum chip.
Fuck Christ.
Just makes you pray for another nuclear winter.
Every Bethesda game makes me pray for a nuclear winter, Gene. At some point, you just slam your controller down while playing Skyrim and you go, you know what? Just nuke me right now, Todd Howard. Just fucking drop the nuke already. Everybody always talks about fucking, Mark Zuckerberg. Todd Howard is the superior AI. Okay? He's superior.
We should still try to get that Todd bot in the Discord.
We should, yeah. Although Discord's been doing a lot of,
Yeah.
So half of an Asian gets glass for not knowing how to enjoy a burger. That's right, Bob. Everybody's responsible for everybody else. Right? Asia needs to keep all their neighbors in check. Even Indonesia. It ends with an SIA, right? That's close enough.
Technically, Papua New Guinea's a part of Indonesia, too.
Okay, well, fuck them. They got black kids with blonde hair. I ain't having it. That's miscegenation, and I'm not down. Okay? Fuck them. Everybody needs to keep just like the military. All right, everybody's responsible. Oh, if you fuck up, everybody else pays for it. So if Japan's out here putting fucking chocolate sauce and fucking mustard on their Whopper, everybody needs to either do something about it or get nuked by the West. And when I say the West, I mean the only country that matters in the West, Ohio. So fucking deal with it. Okay?
Ohio's not a country, Janelle.
Yeah. Oh, it's not? Yeah, say it again. Fucking American Horror Story, right? In the second season, they have fucking Richard Nixon in there.
Okay.
And then they ask him, they're like, "Hey, Dick, I heard you went to New York. How was that?" And he goes, "Pretty good. I talked to the only. I'm pretty sure I saw one American citizen in there."
He's not wrong.
Yeah, there was one, and he saw it, but he wasn't sure. Yeah. So take New York, move it over to Asia, and fucking nuke it. Gene, you can stay over here in Ohio. Okay, a real country. Not like one of those fake countries like Texas. I won't allow it, Gene. I won't allow chocolate sauce and mustard. What age are we living in?
The modern one, that's the problem.
Oh yeah, every age is a modern age, Gene. You talk to the fucking queen, whatever her name is, and she put the powdered fucking lead on her face. And then the fucking Romans or whatever that put like liquid lead on their fucking, they ate it and they wonder why they were fucking crazy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're eating lead, dick.
It's a delicacy, they said. Delicacy for the rich.
If I had a fucking time machine, I'd nuke history. What's happening? Nuke them. Vlad the Impaler, he's cool. Let him fucking. He's cool. All the based people don't get nuked. Everybody else, nuke. What are you doing over here? I swear to God, if you're putting lead on a fucking salad. Nuke. That's what aliens are. That's ancient aliens. It's me showing up nuking things.
Or it's like, it's fucking Victorian England where they put mercury in hats.
Swear to God.
People are so dumb. Yeah, eat the lead.
They need the chocolate sauce and mustard to carry. And it's probably not even a burger. It's probably like a salmon roll in a fucking sesame seed bun or some shit like that. Flame broiled or whatever.
No, Genova, it's not a rice patty. Those are donuts.
BK, is this some weird Korea that I don't know of? Best Korea? The best Korean Whopper. Korea King. How come there's not a Korea King? Huh? There is. His name is... He's in North somewhere. Just ask him. He doesn't even take a shit, Gene. But he will when he sees the fucking mushroom cloud. No. Gene, if I wanted to take out Asia, right?
Mm-hmm.
I fucking will. Who is going to stop me, Gene? You don't ask for permission. You do it. And then you ask for forgiveness. What are they going to do? Execute me? Good luck. I'll nuke the whole country.
By the way, Zach added you in the Discord.
Thank you, Zach, for adding me in the Discord. It's an honor, ex-president. But I got bad news for you, Fed boy. Locations of nuclear weapons here are locations of nuclear weapons in the United States. Naval Base, Washington, Nevada. All Ohio. I see Ohio everywhere. Washington, Ohio. Montana, Ohio. Nevada. Colorado and Wyoming, Ohio. North Dakota, Ohio. Texas, Missouri, Louisiana. Oh, you don't know about Ohio-class nuclear submarines, bro? Huh? Who do you think runs this fucking country, bro? Huh? Because it ain't you, Alabama boy. Why am I so aggressive? I don't even know.
I don't know either.
I mean, I know why. It's the fucking alcohol.
Alcohol. I'm glad I could recommend that one to you.
I had to check. I got nervous that Ohio would become a rogue nation and Genova would get his way. Stop acting like my way isn't your way. Okay? The first day I'm president, I fucking throw a dart on a world map blindfolded. I don't care, ally or not. Bomb them. Nuke. We're not playing. I hope it lands in Europe somewhere.
One might say Genova believes in the nuclear method.
Oh, yeah. If you know, everybody's like, oh, it's going to escalate to nukes, right? It starts with a firefight. No. Start with a nuke. Now what, motherfucker? What are you going to do, nuke us? We've already proven we will use a nuke. Now what? You've already assured your destruction. Now what? China ain't going to use nukes. Do you think they're going to use nukes on Taiwan? They want to invade. They can't invade if they use nukes.
No, it would be irradiated.
Nuke them. Should have nuked them in Korea. Fuck them.
Yeah.
And now we got the Japs with chocolate sauce and mustard on fucking Whoppers. You see what happens, Gene?
When you drop a nuke or drop two?
When you don't drop enough.
They laughed at the first one.
We dropped nuke. Oh, they deserved all of them. They laughed at the first one. They're like, "Oh, you only got one of those." Like, and we were like, "Ha ha." We got a lot of them. And they don't call that a genocide, do they?
No.
No, they don't, right? You drop them until they do call it a genocide, okay? Until they're like, hey, you're on the verge of war crimes here. And you're like, yeah. And then you keep going, okay? Wherever there's a UN building, you drop a nuke. How about that? How about that, Gene? Huh? Take cover, Gene.
So
wherever there's a country that doesn't start with USA, drop a nuke. That includes Hawaii. Fuck them. Do they really deserve to be a state? Dick. 29 synagogues in Ohio? How many in fucking Louisiana? Rock. Not how nukes work. Are you trying to save them? Rock, that's why we drop them all in the same spot. Just let it fucking burn. Rock, I'm going to drop you from a fucking nuke. How about that? Is that higher than the national average? Not nearly enough. It's only 29 synagogues in Ohio.
Only.
Literally one in LA. I don't believe LA only has one.
No, that sounds like a myth.
You heard it here first, folks. Zach Lembowski. Why? I've officially started my campaign against Zach Lomby. I don't know. I think whoever wins would be good. Christian God bless this shithole state. It's hard to do that when it's full of French people. I know it's the abbreviation from Louisiana, but when I say it out loud, it makes Gene think it's California. So, and you look bad, dude. You look bad because you're defending California. You're defending L.A. This man is defending L.A. He's defending synagogues in L.A. Okay? It's hard to fight me, Zach, simply because I have the microphone. That's the only reason. That's the only reason, Zach.
Like how you say that, it seems like you don't mean it.
Whoever wins will choose the other for his VP. That's true. That's true. If I won, I'd be like, all right, Lumpy is the VP, and he can do all the work. Just make sure you nuke at least one country a day. That's all. Rock can be the minister of nukes.
Minister of nukes?
Yes, Gene. He's an American citizen, and it's okay. What do you want to be, Gene? What do you want to do? We're going to send you to the UN, Gene.
And then nuke it?
15 minutes before we nuke it. So you better say what you got to say and get the fuck out of there. This turned into a tits.
It did. Let's get back to the tranny.
And I don't care. I don't care, dude. I don't care. Nobody's keeping empire within an empire. That's what we are over here. As long as you guys all apply for Ohio citizenship, we're good. We're good, all of you. All of you. If you don't have an Ohio passport, well, gulag. And once you're in the gulag, we'll nuke it in the microwave for a minute and a half. You ever put somebody in a microwave? They have giant microwaves, for something.
Yeah.
Dude, one time my microwave worked weird.
Uh-huh.
It would stay on when the door was open.
Oh.
And I put my hand in there.
Oh.
Dude, my hand felt so fucking weird. It didn't hurt, but it was throbbing a little bit because I don't know. I should have kept my entire head in there. I should have just put my head in the microwave, turned it on. So you guys choose. You guys vote. The election's coming up. Do you want to nuke the world, or do you want to nuke the world? You got two options.
Up.
So Goober microwaves his own fucking brain. Then he comes on here trying to read LA like it's fucking California. This fucking guy.
The world.
And then he's gonna try to run against me. Nigga, you couldn't read the fucking forms to fill out to even become the fucking running mates.
All I gotta do is hit a button.
Yeah, and vote for Biden again. Good job.
Me? Vote? I can't vote. I'm a felon.
Every button votes for Biden.
Including nuclear buttons?
Especially nuclear buttons.
So this man is against nuking your enemies.
No, I'm against pushing a button to nuke them. We're gonna lob them out of the plane by hand.
By hand? I like it.
You see? We're gonna get up close and personal when we nuke these sons of bitches. Lombi 2024.
Lombi 2024, folks. If you want to wait that long, I'm talking about an insurrection we take over right now.
Boots on? Civil War.
Boots on. You got your
Right
boots
now?
on,
Right now.
Marine?
Yeah,
Come on.
they're in the
I got a
other
pack
room.
of
I've got to
crayons.
get out of my
Come on.
wheelchair first.
Come on. I got
gotta
some
get out of my
crayons.
wheelchair.
You said
Come on.
you said crayons? You said crayons?
I got
Crayons?
Come
Yeah?
on, boy.
You got some crayons? I'm coming. I'm coming for the crayons. I'm coming for the crayons. Somebody said crayons?
Just a
Crayola.
trail of crayon. What was that fucking Family Guy
Like
sketch?
E.T.? No,
Yeah.
it's E.T. where he's throwing
E.T..
fucking Reese's Pieces on the ground.
It's just crayons on the ground instead.
Ooh, a crayon. Ooh, a crayon.
No, I don't trust Genova anymore. Try to slip me a fucking Rose Art instead of a Crayola. Fuck you, you cheap bastard. Everybody knows Crayola tastes better.
But by the time you got there,
I know. I was balls deep, so I was kind of stuck.
yeah. Now we're talking. That's right.
The Genova
folks.
rape sport that he always talks about.
But my opponent agrees that we need to nuke Asia.
We need to nuke
Are
Israel
you not
first.
disgusted? Are you not disgusted with chocolate syrup and mustard on a Whopper? And don't even say it's a Whopper, old Burger King. A burger has chocolate syrup and mustard on it.
There's probably worse combinations, but if we're gonna
Making
nuke somebody,
excuses
it's
for
Israel.
the enemy.
We're nuking Israel first.
Okay, but that's Asia, isn't it?
All right. If you're gonna call Israel Asia, then yes, nuke Asia.
Thank you. You see, a man who knows his geography.
Geometry.
Well, geometry that's Satanism.
Obviously.
That's why I'm so good at it.
Okay, all right.
Every time. It's like Ozzy Osbourne, dude. You pretend to be this edgy Satanist cool kid, but really you're just a geriatric old drug addict.
Says the drunk. Came on stream.
I'm sober. What are you talking about? I had
you're
one
not.
sip of that bourbon. That bourbon is not great.
Why'd you get pumpkin spice? Why'd you get basic bitch?
Dude, pumpkin spice is fucking good. I don't give a fuck.
He got
It's basic
pumpkin.
bitch.
He got the pumpkin.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
No, I got pumpkin spice liqueur, man. That's not bad.
He got okay, Gene.
Yeah.
Do you want a nuke on your fucking head?
It's pumpkin spice liqueur.
Do you want a nuke right into your fucking Greenwich
Keep it up.
Village fucking place where you live?
Keep up your fucking pumpkin hate, and you're getting a nuke.
Pumpkin spice is basic
Especially
bitch.
in October.
I don't care if it is basic, bitch. It tastes fucking good. I'm gonna keep consuming it.
Okay, then
There
soccer
are
mom,
Bene-
enjoy it.
There are Benedict Arnolds amongst us, people.
Most
I
of
love
the
how
chat
I love how
doesn't
you
like
guys are gonna
pumpkin
you guys are gonna take fucking Jenny the French fat bitch's side that pumpkin is bad like it's bad. It's fucking good.
Who said
Pumpkin-
that? I didn't fucking say
I
that.
didn't say pumpkin itself was bad. I said pumpkin spice.
Same.
No, it's not.
Same.
No, it's not.
Same.
It's really not.
No, obviously real pumpkin is better than fucking pumpkin spice. But
But
you
in
can't
Asia,
put
they
pumpkin in a
put
fucking
pumpkin
coffee.
spice with mustard on fried chicken.
Big mistake. Wait, on fried chicken? Who cares? That's black people food. Who cares what they do?
You don't like fried chicken?
I mean, a little bit, but not enough to care. I know, Genova. I just tapped into your fucking black roots, and you're offended to the core. I know.
No, I'm actually. I'm like, I want to be offended, but like, I'm not at the same time, and I'm trying to figure out which one to side with.
It's okay. I mean, it's just not the greatest fucking food there was. Like, who cares, dude? The cows are way better than fucking birds, dude.
I will not. Yes, but pork better than cow.
Oh no, you're gonna. Gonna edge out too.
A Muslim. Here we
What?
go. A secret Muslim. Where are you hiding your Quran, Ahmed? Huh? Where is it? Arms up.
Under my nukes.
Under your. Oh, okay. Let's see.
Come
'em.
get them. Oh, you'll see him. Ohio's first.
You better be prepared.
Like how fucking Ohio's got license plate that says we're the first in flight. It's like, yeah, the Wright brothers. The Wright brothers were so fucking excited to get out of Ohio, they invented flight.
It's because they couldn't find a hill, okay? They can't find a hill. It's all plains, all right? Literally, I'm looking at my own license plate right now in the garage. It says first in flight.
I know. You don't gotta tell me. That's how fucking shitty it is. Yeah. Everywhere else in the country is
how great we are at flight?
Walking away from a shitty place. You're so great
our flight is?
You exported to North Carolina immediately after inventing it. That's how good you are.
It's part of Ohio.
And North Carolina.
No, North Carolina is Ohio. North Carolina. Okay?
I'm bad at geometry. Good call.
Well, geometry is math. Geography. I think you mean geography.
Are you really about to correct me on a running gag?
I did it to win an election.
Oh, I'm a toddler?
I'm a toddler.
Wow, he changed his stance on geometry mid-argument.
No, I did not.
Tell me Genova's not a Democrat. Where were we? Anyway, vote for me. What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
Well,
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Play this game.
Oh my god! So why are you watching the fucking tranny again, dude?
I don't know.
I thought it was going to be a 1 minute thing. All of a sudden, it's 30 minutes.
It was a 1 minute thing.
This soulless she devil staring at us.
I mean, it didn't really. It's not really 30 minutes because we stopped watching it.
No,
something
it's still
about
staring at the cat.
Localization and like you have to get rid of like character.
The race is the gay
character. And
so take it off the screen. Is all I'm saying.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, I can do that. Oh, we're 4 minutes in.
You thought the nukes were bad. The real punishment is making everybody stare at this thing all day.
Yeah. Look,
5 minutes in, and I was begging for a nuke.
They had that smile on their face, like, yeah, okay, well, I'm calling the cops, okay.
This guy is Robert here is what happens when you want to be a fucking Karen so goddamn bad that you become one.
Yeah. You're like, I'm not going to be a Kevin. I'm going straight to Karen.
Fuck it. Is that what a male Karen's called? I've just been calling them male Karens.
That's what that's what I've seen mainly is that a male Karen is called a Kevin.
Okay. I was literally just asking Skunk about that the other night, talking about Karens. Like, what the fuck's a male Karen called?
A Kevin is what I've seen mostly, but I think there are a couple other variations of that. But a Kevin is usually a male Karen, but I don't think that ever caught on like Karen did.
No. Karen is key, dude.
No, well, Karen came they all had the same haircuts and the
same, live, laugh, love.
Yeah, and the fucing the same cars and the same attitude and the funny thing.
Well, to be fair, that's because all cars look alike now. So that's kind of not their fault.
Remember when dark rooms were about movies?
I do, no. Gene, but that was hundreds of years ago.
Like 10 minutes.
That was during the aggression of the North, like when the Northern aggression. Gene. We don't talk about that, Gene. What are you, a fucking Confederate?
What? What are you not? A Confederate?
What are you not a Confederate, Gene? Where are you from? Wait. Where are you from, Gene?
Where are you from? Are you Jewish?
Wait.
Oh wait.
Is Gene a great big Northern person?
Oh wait. Was she part of the Union?
Oh my God. What are we doing with our lives, guys?
I don't know. You came on to yell at Genova.
I mean, this is.
I know. Well, that was always. That's my fun.
I mean, this is how. I'm lonely. And like,
how's the dog been, by the way?
my dog?
The dog you're looking after.
Oh, dog's gone.
Oh, okay. They came back.
Dog's back over.
What did you do to your
in his
dog?
home. What's that? What's that?
What about the dog you were texting?
Oh well. she's her walnut is so wet right now, dude. She keeps she keeps barking at me, and I'm like, yeah, baby, I know.
That was fun for everybody. Listen to you get drunk and drunk text a chick. That was good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, you know.
It was like it's rare. It was masturbation.
Yeah, led nowhere. She literally, her house is connected to my house, right? I go to drop the dog off, doesn't even come down to say hi to me. Nothing.
I mean, I don't know what you expected, man. You can't do stuff with women.
And that's why I am fucking saying, nuke my house.
I was gonna say nuke women, but that's better.
Yeah, I won't.
My opponent wants you to nuke his house instead of all women.
Hey, can we just be
you
real
won't
here?
Fuck me. I'll nuke you.
Can we be serious for a moment?
No.
No.
Well, that's too bad. Because aren't women just emotional nukes anyway?
Ooh.
Ooh. All right, Elliot Roger. We just got serious for a second.
Okay. All right.
How's that sorority treating you?
Yeah, Gene. How's your Hollywood father doing?
Every fucking time. Always ultimate gentleman this and emotional vampires that.
I caught your last vlog, Gene. You're in a weird place. I don't know why women don't want you.
You know what it is? You don't get drunk and yell about nuking places. That's what fucking makes them slide
That's
off
true.
stools.
That's confidence.
Clearly.
That's confidence. You got to read the subtle art of not giving a fuck. That's
When one doesn't even come down to meet you when you bring the dog back.
Yeah, when you can hear them upstairs like, oh, and talking to somebody like on.
She's up there like, oh my god, this guy is fucking bringing my dog back. Can you believe it?
Oh my god, this like 40-year-old
He wants me to come
neighbor,
talk to him.
My 40-year-old neighbor watched the dog. Like, I'm gonna be 35. I'm not even that old. You know? But
yeah, but she's 12, so you all seem too old for her.
Okay, not 12. Reverse it. Okay.
You're 12?
No, he's
Mentally,
a toddler.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh,
right,
I'm a toddler. Yeah.
Oh my god. So, no, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. You should have just raped her. That's what you should have done.
Oh well, hey, it's you know.
Yeah, the night is young. You've got another shot.
Yeah, it's not like you know. It's like I wanted something new for a change. I wanted like a consensual thing. But
why? Overrated, I'm telling you.
I mean, I agree, but when you've done the non-consensual thing for so long, you're like, oh, you want to challenge yourself a little bit, right?
Not worth it. Not worth it.
Do I have to use the chloroform?
Then you get that post-nut clarity, and you're like, oh, you're still here. This was a fucking mistake.
Yeah, but like she can you can be like, all right, see you later, and she could just like you don't have to call her an Uber or anything like she could just walk to her house.
No, you know what's even worse than that though? When you wake up and they're still there, and that's bad enough. Yeah. Then you remember you've got kids with them, and it's just like, 2 decades.
Yeah. Yep. No, I agree.
Mistakes were fucking made.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, baby. I love you right now.
She's about to join.
Seriously, don't fucking do it, guys. Don't fucking do it.
She's about to run for president. She's about to fucking.
She's gonna come in here. If you vote for Zach, he's got a small penis. Because isn't that what they always go to in a fight? Like
always, every time,
yeah.
Even when it's not true.
No, they're bragging to their mother about it. They're just like, he tried to split me in half like a magician. It was weird. Then the minute they get mad at you, it's like, oh, you can't even satisfy me. You're so small. I'm like, all right.
The worst thing is when they're like, you're just like your father. And I'm like, okay, now them's fighting words. Now I'm about to break your nose.
Yeah, you.
Right?
I mean, if they say that, you're allowed to hit a woman. That's the law.
Yeah, those are fighting words when they try. Yeah.
Or even worse than your father, you're just like your mother. And then it's like, we have Norman Bates and this whole fucking family. You can't. That's what happened to Chris Benoit. I don't know if you guys knew this.
Oh yeah.
His wife said, "You're just like your mother," and he just killed the whole family. Then he realized what he did and killed himself. He would have got off in front of the jury. Family. He would have gotten off.
Yeah. Well, and then they would have found him not guilty after he got off. They.
Oh you.
Oh yeah.
Was that the pity laugh or not? Because I could go. I'll get another shot.
I'll fucking take it. No,
let me slap my knee audibly.
I'll take it, bro. It's cool.
Oh my god. Jenny's down in the chat trying to talk shit. Like, one, dude, it's been a year and a half. You're caring for this man's fucking dog poorly. and the fucking plants are dying. Like, what are you doing with your life?
I did get paid, and I said, they were like, well, how much do we owe you? And I was like, you're my neighbor, right? Like, I don't know, like $50, right?
Okay.
And they looked at me like, that's a poor person number. And I'm super rich.
Of course.
Right. So I didn't even need the money. And I'm like,
it's principles. 50. It's about principles.
Right. And they're like, pfft. So then they hand me a check for double, $100, right? And then I looked at them like, those are poor people numbers. 5 days to watch your dog and you give me $100? What are you, poor? What are you, broke?
Yeah.
Like, I'll just do it for free.
You should have taken the dog back and asked for 2 more zeros.
Yeah, you're damn right I should have. But then they
just
made
hold
me
it for ransom. You're like, you can do better.
Oh, but this bitch made me a pumpkin bread. She made me a pumpkin bread.
Oh.
And she brings it over, right? Fresh out the oven. It's hot. It's hot underneath. She hands it to me. Here, I made you a pumpkin bread. Like, holy shit. Fresh out the oven. It must have come out the oven 10 minutes ago.
That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice.
Pretty fucking nice, right?
I mean, a good pumpkin bread is worth some zeros on a check.
It's worth some zeros. I don't know if it's worth 2, but it's worth some zeros.
Right? It's fresh out of the oven.
It was warm. It was soup. I woke the house up.
Wait. Did they use canned pumpkin or did they take a fucking gourd off the vine?
I'm pretty sure this is straight scratch.
Yeah, that's easily fucking 3-figure bread, dude.
It was so good. I mean, we were cutting it and it was falling. It was just as you cut into it.
You almost said falling off the bone?
Yeah. Oh, it felt like that though, right?
The pumpkin falling off the bone.
Falling off the gourd. It was
falling off the
That's
vine.
exactly how it felt cutting into it. You ever just make a good
Rex just dead.
I'm sorry, I'm just picturing you deboning a fucking pumpkin.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You mean you don't bone your
Well, I mean, I bone it, but I don't have to debone it, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. All right. So
you get one of those nice pumpkins with a big fat ass.
You raise the pumpkin.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you get a thick.
Of course I raised the kid. What am I, black?
Okay. All right. Good point.
I left for menthols and mafia movies 20 years ago, and I'm going to show back up now. It's not going to happen.
All right, baby, I'll be back. Goodfellas is playing in the theater. I'll be right back.
All right, let's say Goodfellas. Goodfellas is worth leaving your kids for. That's a good fucking movie.
It is. It's a
But
good
like
movie.
Godfather 2, yeah, that's.
I mean, it's worth it, but not Godfather 3. You don't even leave the house to watch Godfather 3.
Dude, I won't even turn on the fucking TV for Godfather 3.
No, yeah, no. We pretend that don't exist. I can't wait for the reboot.
Actually, have you seen fucking what's the remake where he fucking re-edited it, try to make it a little better?
Oh, the Godfather 3? Fucking?
Yeah, it's called something. Fuck, man. It's got a stupid fucking name because that's how they do.
Is it called The Don?
No. It's Sing-a-Songa or some shit. Some fucking rigatoni, or you know what I'm saying. It's an Italian.
Godfather rigatoni version. The rigatoni cut.
They're gonna know in the chat, like fucking Rock's gonna come up with the name in a second. Man.
Of course,
yeah,
Rock
cool.
will know. Rock will know. Rock knows everything.
Fuck, man. But no, it wasn't bad. It's not, I mean, it's still Godfather 3, so it's not great.
Yeah, that's because he let a woman direct it.
Yeah. Well, a
let
Jew
his daughter-
wrote a book, a sequel book, and it's actually as good as fucking the first one, so it's not bad.
I remember.
I recommend
like,
Godfather
hey,
books.
watch these. Or
But you don't read.
these. You were like, read these, right? And I was like,
Yeah, you
oh,
could have
shit.
listened to him, yeah.
Yeah, I was
Well,
gonna say,
I said something really stupid. I said, oh, they made him into a book, and you're like, and Zach was like, motherfucker, they were a book. They started as books.
Yeah. It's in the opening credit.
I was like, but I knew that, but like I thought I was in a different. I have no excuse.
Coda. Thank you, Rock.
Did you know?
Coda.
Were you tripping over your spaghetti there? What was that? What's going on?
That sounds pretty racist, and
Yeah, that's an Italian stereotype, Gene.
Yeah.
That's not
We
cool.
don't always cook spaghetti. Sometimes it's rigatoni
No, I mean you still do, but it's rude to point it out.
or ravioli.
Big ziti?
Oh
Okay, Gene.
Okay, one Baked Ziti is fucking boss, Gene. Don't even fucking talk about Baked Ziti like it ain't good as fuck, dude. Are you kidding me?
Godfather.
If you got a party going and you got that one fucking guinea broad who's just like, I'm gonna make Baked Ziti, you're about to have a fucking good time. All right.
Yep.
I fucking love that Italian. I could not stand her. I wouldn't have fucking fucked her with your dick. But I would invite her to every party we had. Every party we had, I was like, hey, what's up with that ziti? You coming, Brian? What?
Yo, you baking ziti or what's up? The fuck is up?
God damn, I love that shit. So much fucking cheese. It was like a pizza without fucking crust. That's how much cheese it is.
He ain't wrong.
No, he isn't.
Oh.
I got to live amongst the Italians. I know how you fucking wops act.
And we appreciate.
I treated it like Diane Falsey, honestly. I was there taking fucking diaries. I was like, today the patriarch is really fucking pissed off. His fucking back hair is shining like a fucking gorilla.
We treated
He almost put on a button-down shirt over his fucking wife beater.
We treated it like having a foreign exchange student.
No, honestly, dude, when I'd go to these fucking Italians' houses, it was like that. They're like, oh, you're from Alabama? Let me make you something. Oh, fucking K. I love this shit. Let's eat.
Yeah, they're trying to teach you Italian while you're eating.
They would. No, it's actually rigatoni. It's like, okay.
Rigatoni. And they say it with a
mozzarella.
Accent.
And they always do the wrist thing.
Mozzarella.
It's mozzarella. All right, it's fucking cheese. Just give me some more of it. I don't care what you call it.
And you learn, the more you hang out with Italians, you find out that their accent comes through their hand gestures.
Oh, easily. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. You say mozzarella, but it's mozzarella, and you have to push your hands forward when you say it. Oh, it's mozzarella.
You put your index finger and the middle finger against the thumb, right? And then you fucking shake the wrist a little bit when you say it. Try it, Gene. Say it right now.
Mozzarella.
Don't you feel Italian as fuck right now?
Yeah, aren't you Italian as fuck right now, bro?
Suddenly, he grew a mustache. His shirt fell off. He's got a wife beater underneath it.
Instantly, he's got a little spaghetti stain on it. Fucking instantly.
He knows what real meatballs taste like all of a sudden. He's like,
gained
hey!
30 pounds. He's got hair on his chest.
And knuckles.
And knuckles, obviously. And some ties to some, indecent organization.
No, he does not. There are no ties. That organization doesn't exist.
No tie. However, he is a member of a certain union.
A brotherhood.
Hey, this thing of ours, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's just our thing, right? It's just our thing.
Is that what you want to be, Gene? Are you a member of this thing of ours, Gene?
I don't know.
You don't know? Yes or no, Gene? It's a yes or no. What are you, trans? It's a yes or no, Gene. Are you a member or not?
I'm a trans-Italian.
Trans-Italian. Oh my God, I'd love to see that movie. Oh no, even better, the Were-Italian.
No, it exists.
Homie Spumoni.
Spumoni?
The fuck? No, a Were-Italian, man, where the full moon comes out, and all of a sudden I'm changing. Something's happening to me.
Oh,
and he comes out and just starts eating fucking ravioli.
Hey, Zach, beware the Moors. Stay off the Moors. Oh.
Comes up, starts bitching about fucking eggplants in his neighborhood. I don't even have a garden. Shut the fuck up, Grandma.
Doesn't fucking Dean Martin or somebody come on in that movie when he's changing into an Italian? some sort of fucking... When the moon hits your eye, and you're, fucking...
That's the tagline! That's the tagline! When the moon hits your eye, that's the Were-Italian!
And you're like, hey, oh!
Oh my God, call Hollywood. We're about to make $1 million fucking dollars, guys.
$1 million. We're gonna turn into a cinematic universe.
Hello?
Hello?
Dean Martin is dead. Get him for my fucking picture.
Get him. Get the rights. Who do we gotta call?
The unions would never let this movie happen, I'm telling you now.
But the Ohio.
Do like the prequel. Do like a prequel to Godfather where it takes place in New Orleans, the city they owned before New York,
That's good. That's good.
And as they go down the swamp, they're on old gondola, just like Venice.
Yeah.
Just one guy with that little Italian guitar. Ding, 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 ding. The moon hits your eye. What is that in the distance? That's a Were-Italian, boy. Get inside.
A Were-Italian.
Oh, no. Watch out.
And all of a sudden, the fucking guinea bastard comes, bites him on the fucking wrist. Oh, shit, he got me. Shit. Oh, no, in 28 days, you're going to turn a Were-Italian, too.
He's got to go see a gypsy who smacks him around with a silver spoon.
Yeah, there has to be a fucking gypsy in it. It's a Were movie.
Of course, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
You've been bitten by the spaghetti monster.
That's the Lonby family. It's just a bunch of gypsies telling you what's about to happen to you.
When you go to find them the next time they've moved, they're not there
anymore.
Fuck
that.
Yeah.
So
there's a Were-Italian just moved in the neighborhood. Why are they supposed to stay?
Hey, you got a Were-Italians in this neighborhood. We got to go.
So the Lombi family is pretty much just Mr. Obvious, right? Mr. Obvious exposition.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck else is a gypsy gonna do in a movie? Act?
Good point. They're not gonna act, no.
No, but Zach gets to be in blackface when he does it.
Yeah, that's in my contract. That every movie is blackface.
Every movie, Zach's gotta be in blackface.
And the accents don't even match. The one time I was in blackface and I came out with a Mexican accent.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, me.
Hey,
look at this puto.
Hey, you want the spaghetti, huh?
Hey, yo, bitch. You got bitten by a fucking Italian, eh?
Hey. Hey, oh. Same skin color. Fuck them.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, same.
We're gonna be goddamn loaded after this shit. What are you gonna do with your share of the money? Besides produce Attack of the Were-Italians 2. Lost in New York.
It'll be with a cameo from Donald Trump.
Oh God, yeah, it's just him dealing with the Were-Italian about how to make his fucking unions build his buildings.
Yeah. And he doesn't want any of the Were-Italians in his fucking in his fucking establishment.
Now you guys all got papers, right? Papers. I'll show you my fucking papers. Wait till that moon comes up.
I love the Italian people. I love them.
You don't even know. There was one. I loved them before you did. You don't even know. The greatest Italian loving president you'll ever have.
They're gonna be huge. The Italians. He's got that fucking accent.
Or how about his accent gets worse, like depending on what time. Like in the sunshine, he's walking around. This isn't a bad city. I kind of like it. As soon as that moon comes up, hey, what's fucking going on over here?
Hey, he just keeps saying his name. Hey, I'm Donald Trump, huh? I'm Donald Trump.
The gypsy fucking.
I'm so confused for this.
Second generation Lonby. The second generation Lonby. He comes out. He's moved to New York to try to get away from the Italians. Oh no, the Mr. Trump. He's been beaten by the Italian too.
I love that the gypsy is an old Italian lady.
Give me the spatula. Give me the silver spatula to stab in the heart. Italians, gypsies, I mean, same.
I can't even fucking argue.
No.
Creature from the Irish Lagoon.
Fucking.
Excuse me.
What's funny, dude? Fucking, I sent Skunk to get some fucking hair products. She's like, which kind do you want? Pomade. And she brings it back. No, dude. Actually, you know what? If we could diverge for a second, and no, I have not been paid to say this. Old Spice pomade, best pomade on the fucking market.
Stay out of the Woolsworth.
God, man. Nate, if you make a poster for Attack of the Weretalian, I'll sign it for you. As executive producer / star of this gypsy picture.
I won't sign it.
Co-star, excuse me, co-star.
I'll have a spaghetti. There'll be a spaghetti stain in it for you.
Oh yeah, that's the Italian alphabet.
That's true.
Special appearance by Gene as the Jewish producer.
As the Shylock.
No, we couldn't. Gene, dude, I love you too much to make you the fucking Jew in the movie. All right.
This can't work.
There's no follow-up joke. I wouldn't make you the Jew. You're welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No, you'd be a victim.
Okay, so there was a follow-up joke. I'm sorry. I was just leaving it for Genova. You could be the first victim, though, like the coolest victim that's got like 15 minutes of screen time at the front of the movie before anything happens, you know? Mm-hmm. You're the character we all get attached to, kinda-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And then, boom, dead.
Shop.
Oh, yes!
Yeah, he's in like a vinyl
He's browsing
shop,
the fucking records. Yeah. He's like, "Oh, this old Muddy Water album is great."
No, he gets a Dean Martin. He gets a Dean
No,
Martin
he's trying to listen to the blues, but when he puts the needle on it, he hears it. In Napoli, where love is king. What the fuck? This is not blues. I'm trying to listen to old Biloxi blues. This is clearly Guinea music. Where's that sound coming from?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, like the camera just zooms in and like that old fucking Universal shot where just that light shines on Genova's eyes as he peeks over the doorway. Then he rips his fucking throat out and kills his family in the middle of the night.
Yeah. In the middle of the night, huh? Done.
And then that's Gene's cameo. Beautiful. Best supporting actor.
He can, like, haunt me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As a rotting spirit that, like, haunts, like, we take a little bit away from the American Werewolf in London.
Mm-hmm. No, you got to do your Wolfman voice the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Gene, you do.
Mm-hmm.
You keep trying to play songs that like go with whatever's happening.
Yeah.
And then this old Jewish ghost comes to shut your fucking music down in the middle of it.
Oh, yeah.
So you have to fight with the ghost of Susan.
Susan Wojcicki.
Sweet.
God damn it, bitch! I thought death would save me from your censorship.
I thought death would save me from your stupid censorship, Susan, but I guess I just can't get away.
Boom! Your mic gets cut in the middle of your fucking line. She got me too.
But I don't know what to do about it. You know, like, hey,
No.
You're only half haunted because Susan keeps interrupting your haunting.
Yeah.
Part of my haunting is copyrighted. So
Copyright claims throughout the movie.
I can't get my
Every time Gene speaks, the screen goes black, and it's like this portion of the film was blocked on copyright grounds.
And then you just stand there and wait for the movie to continue.
But not even like in or completely breaking the fourth wall out of character, just standing around like don't even doing voices anymore, just standing there in full fucking makeup, like, all right, bitch, come on, waiting on you. Soon as it fucking the background comes back up, all right, I'm back in your family, we kill her.
Oh, you don't like a DJ? We kill your family in the middle of the night. Now, if you would
we are
see
gonna
that
make
movie,
millions of dollars.
millions. If
you wouldn't see the movie, you're gay.
Yeah.
That's a true fact.
Call Mr. H. He makes stupid movies. He'll fund this.
I saw the Italian American Werewolf in Ohio. I saw that movie. It had bad pacing and it was all over the place. Yeah.
Listen,
Shut
guys,
up.
what this movie actually needed was like a gay character who's going to play just the Italian. That's what and I think that it's perfectly fine that a trans person plays the Italian werewolf. You know, I'm not trans. Shut up.
But I do transform.
Well, anyway, if you go back to the old comic by Clive Barker, then basically the whole thing's a woman anyway. Genoa based on a woman. I don't know why a male was ever playing this character. I don't know why Mr. H is Australian either.
No, I don't know why he's Australian right now.
He's 1979 Mel Gibson all of a sudden.
It doesn't matter because what you just said is exactly what he says.
Well, yeah,
dude, his latest fucking Hellraiser fucking spiel.
Oh yeah, because he's such a Hellraiser loser, fag. Like,
dude, okay, you've seen his shirts, right? He works out, he wears tight black t-shirts, and he talks about how trannies belong in Hellraiser. This nigga gay.
Gay. And he owns a small dog. Gay.
Oh. Yeah, super gay.
And Jasper.
He says he has a wife. He's talked about his wife. Have you seen her?
I've never heard him talk about a wife.
I have a couple of times. It's actually a 6'8" black man that he keeps in a gimp suit, so it's not quite a wife.
Bring out the gimp.
All right.
It's the British version of a wife.
Right, that's accurate.
He's married to an Italian. There we go.
The same. I think they had a movie about a gay werewolf. Yeah, that ain't this one. Right, this is going to be the straightest. In fact, he's going to rape several women in the course of this movie.
Yes, I will.
And a couple of men, but it's not gay. It's just to establish dominance.
Yeah, well, it's never a sex crime. It's a crime of power.
Yeah. As soon as you turn Italian, you got to rape guys. That's what Italians do.
Yeah, because fucking chicks is for puffs.
Yeah, obviously.
That's right.
Oh my god, I'm just imagining a transformation scene where the gold chain pops out of your fucking chest hair.
growing the chest hair and then a fucking gold chain appears.
And then a tracksuit forms over your skin.
A tracksuit. I got two chains. I got a chain with a cross and a chain with one of the fucking with like the horn, the chili pepper on it. You know that the Italians love to fucking wear.
The peppercini they got on there.
It's not a peppercini. It looks like one.
Yeah,
but it's supposed to keep away like evil spirits and shit like that.
Yeah,
like one of those appearing, and all my hair like slicks back. You know?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You go attack John Travolta. Like he just makes a cameo as himself, where you kill him for fucking up. You know what I'm talking about, the fucking 80s boss. What's his name? Travolta played him. He was the 80s fucking mob boss in real life, and Travolta fucked him up.
Gotti?
Gotti, thank you. Yeah, fucking Travolta played Gotti. Fucking
that was a terrible movie.
Oh
my god, that movie was so bad.
Fucking Junior's like beating off about it. Like, look, it shows how I'm innocent. No, it doesn't. It shows you're guilty the whole time.
What was better was the reality show that they did with the Gotti.
Growing Up Gotti. Oh my god.
Growing Up Gotti. It was so much better than that movie, and that show was so bad. My favorite part of that show is when like the young Gotti kid shows up and he's like, I want to be a dancer or something like that. And John Gotti's like, no, you're going to be a fucking lawyer. That's what you're going to fucking be. And his kids, like, they grow up to be Jersey Shore rejects. That's what they fucking grow up to be.
Yep. Well, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
No, it's true. It's true. We can't all be made of Teflon, right? He thought he was. That's why they wanted to fucking kill him. Because
Rico is bullshit. Can we say that? I'm not even about the fucking, but Rico is fucking unconstitutional as fuck.
I agree.
Like, hey, did you ever talk to this guy who robbed a bank? Yeah, I grew up near him 12, 13 years ago. All right, you're getting life unless you testify.
Yeah. And they wonder why the courts are packed.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, it's like that thing where like, well, they can't give us all detention, can they?
Yeah, they did.
Yes, they can. Yes, they can.
They passed special laws to make sure you all get a lot of detention.
Yeah. You're in detention for a long time.
And but like, how good are you at fucking up laws? Like, you just fuck the legal system that they have to invent laws that fucking break laws to get you. That's the only way.
That's how I feel about the space program. You fucked up so hard, now you have to invent math. Which they did.
Cannot wait for Eric Dubay to cancel on our show, Gene. He's gonna hear us doing anything else. No, I'm not doing that shit. Fuck that show.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I thought we were gonna talk about the flat Earth. They just want to talk about Holocaust denial videos from 14 years ago. And I do. That's all I want to talk about with him. I'm not gonna lie.
Is that why you tried to get that invite for him?
Fuck yes, it is. I'm like, all right, let's talk about Treblinka, buddy. Sit down.
I have a book on Treblinka.
What about chakras and reincarnation? Yeah, fuck all that. What, did the Jews get to reincarnate? Because we're going to terminate this call like right now.
I have a book on Treblinka. And I fucking laughed the entire time reading it. I was like,
joke.
Oh, haha, okay.
Don't worry, we don't make fun of Ralph. Our channel can't get deleted. We've learned this.
The greatest part about that book was it was written by a Jew who outed the Jews for their own like weakness. Like he was like, here's the Jewish kryptonite.
Mm-hmm.
And this is how the Germans defeated us.
They didn't though. They didn't. That propaganda war won.
Mm-hmm.
That's why blue-haired fucking trannies that you watch talk about movies, they get to do that because the Jews won.
So what do we do about it?
Nuke Israel. That was, which brings me back to my first point. Full circle.
Time. I'd like time to respond.
Go on.
Go ahead.
I think we should nuke Israel. Go ahead, opponent.
I agree. Vote for either of us, really.
Seriously, you get the same outcome. Like we
it's
said,
just a different order. Just shuffle the cards for who's getting nuked and in what order.
We're gonna take turns.
I drew a 2 of clubs. Oh, sorry, North Korea's got to go.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, North Korea in 24 hours then. How about that?
Cut the deck, Genova. Draw a card. What'd you get?
We can nuke them at the same time.
What? Thailand? More like Byland.
Bye.
Byland.
Bye. We just ride by on fucking Fat Boy or Fat Man or whatever the fuck they were called. Now we're back to the atomic bombs.
Yeah, you should probably go with the
Which
hydrogen
are
bombs.
fine, but I want. Do we have anything that spreads smallpox when we drop it?
Fuck that. No, you know what we need to do, Janelle? We need to get like a bunch of old fucking Russians to bring back the Tsar Bomba.
Yes.
Tsar Bomba?
Just stupid amounts of fucking explosion. Just enough that the plane doesn't even make it away, and we pack it full of black pilots.
Yeah. And like the name of the plane is Liberia. You know?
The Abe Lincoln, the Emancipation.
The Emancipation, the Liberia, and the Abe Lincoln set off for their destination.
Israel, North Korea, and Thailand for some reason.
All nudes in the same fucking at the same time.
Man, if only we could have done a Tits Tomorrow.
We're talking about movies. We're talking about the Were Italian, Gene. What are you talking about?
This happens in a movie, Gene. In a movie.
No, you weren't
Your
talking
Honor.
about the movie.
Your Honor, Skinner.
Yeah, we're talking about fiction for whoever watches this back.
Yeah, sure.
Fictional characters.
Gene, I wish you'd put some pants on. We're in a court of law right now.
I am wearing pants. You're not.
Who the fuck is wearing pants and why? That's the first thing I get home from work. The pants come off. I spent too much time around Italians that wore off on me.
Yeah, they will come off around Italians, won't they? Their pants just fly right off.
Yeah, sadly, not the women. Hairier knuckles than the men. I hate to out you guys like this.
It's hard to tell sometimes.
Got my ex.
It's like
was
Lord of the
Italian.
Rings with the dwarves. You know, some people think like Italian women just sprout out of the ground, but
I mean,
it's not true.
Have you seen their fucking eyebrows? It's the same as ferns, dude. It never stops growing. It just from birth. It starts as an eyebrow, and then the kid grows from the back of it.
I can't even argue.
Call Weeb to get offended. One of y'all is gonna get butt hurt.
Where's Weeb? Gene, you know Weeb.
He's not around.
Oh my god, you don't even
Tell him we need to plan the third act of a Were Italian movie.
Yeah. The third act, Gene.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Special guest appearance by Andrew Cuomo.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yes, the one who totally didn't make it so people want to think Italians aren't white anymore again.
No, he's perfect. Are you kidding me?
It's not a pervert. He's
I'm gonna have him narrate the fucking credits because the Italian audience can't read them.
Yeah, they can't
the
read.
whole movie.
Could you imagine if this movie has been audio captioned for the hearing impaired? It's just him. Hey, and then the fucking hairy-shouldered guy, he goes and he fucking bit the little Jew's fucking note. He's not Jewish in the movie. Yeah, but we know what he fucking is.
Yeah, but look at his nose. Even though Italians have got pretty.
I was about to say his nose is
schnozzers.
actually smaller than mine, but it's pointier. You know, that's how
We
it
don't
works.
know
Big
if he's Jewish,
schnozzes.
Italian, or Greek. We can't tell
No, you can tell. No, you can totally fucking tell.
by their feet.
No, Italians, the point of their nose is actually on the bridge. Jews' point of their nose is at the tip. And the Greeks' point of nose is in a little boy's asshole.
Hey, over here, hickory dickory dock.
So how much to drink?
Not a drop. I'll tell you
Yeah,
about one sip of bourbon. One sip of bourbon.
Doubt.
Not a drop, Gene.
Doubt.
Not good. Not great bourbon, actually. I was really let down by it. I'm going to go back to the scotch.
Gee, he wants you to be drunk.
I know. Like the things I say aren't outrageous enough. I have to have liquor fucking fueling this shit.
I mean, maybe
You've talked to me off air. You know how I am sober. I don't know why you're surprised.
He's trying to build an alibi for you, maybe.
Maybe.
As your lawyer. Is he on?
Oh,
Maybe.
I'm sorry. You're right. I keep a baseball bat in my trunk because I love baseball. And
Yeah.
I play in the park.
By baseball, you mean that flashlight? Because I've seen that. That's not a
It's-
baseball bat.
One, that is awesome, and I replace it
know.
with I replace it with a rifle. So
Oh, okay.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
have to use
That I
too.
didn't know.
I keep a body in my trunk because I love hide and seek.
I'm thinking of doing that this year. Taking some trash bags and fucking making it look like a body bag and leaving it on the lawn.
No, he keeps a legitimate body in the back of his trunk.
I know, but enough about his mother, man. I was trying to get off that subject.
They just nag and nag.
Now he spends his Saturdays dressing up in her clothes and yelling at himself.
Stabbing women in the shower.
With the spigot on hot.
Genova, I don't like that girl that paid you with pumpkin bread. You should do something about her. I don't want to, Mommy. No.
A boy's best friend is his mother.
You should rape the bread and take it back to her.
Just rape the bread.
I've added icing to your pumpkin bread. Would you like a slice?
I think you have to penetrate more than 2 inches to get the frosting in there. Damn it, bitch. Got me again.
Now I am offended. It's at least 3.5 inches. All right. I know Gene's trying to end. He's got places to be. You're a busy man, Gene.
Yeah, he's got to take a gondola ride in New Orleans.
Money to count.
No, fuck that. Fuck making him the victim. And I'll let you end after this, Gene. I'm sorry, but what if
I'm not hosting it.
Gene, you'll play the regular normie fucking Genova, and Genova, you play the Weirtalian version.
Oh.
Yeah. So during the daytime, is Gene walking around? Everything's weird. I like that. Hey, let's have some coffee and some good scotch and bourbon. Everything is nice. Give me a cigar. And then as soon as the thing comes up, hey, I can't drink a Voodoo Ranger. I'll die.
I like it.
We're gonna
That's
make
pretty
so
good.
much fucking
That's
money.
pretty good.
That is actually pretty smart.
So much fucking money. That's all I'm worried about is how big is the paycheck?
You're gonna get points. We're not gonna do a number.
No, points are fine.
No. Then you've got to promote it and do like my advertising for me. We're gonna. You got to get on Twitter and really like. Then you've got to like make some controversy about it. You're like, yeah, it's a good movie, but I feel like that director, Mr. Lonby, he probably fired a girl because she wouldn't show her tits.
I'm pretty sure I can get Me Too'd.
Oh, well, can you or me? It's better if the director gets Me Too'd.
Can we all get Me Too'd?
Oh, Gene, I'm gonna need some commitment on you from this one, man.
Gene, we're gonna need you to Me Too something.
Okay.
Okay, I have an unwilling. I mean, you can borrow one of mine.
Yeah. Look, you can't Me Too Jenny because Dave Chappelle proved that nobody cares what trannies think. Is she still here?
I don't know.
She was a while ago.
Probably.
Poor Jenny. I can't help myself.
Probably planting something. No, Jenny.
Anyway, thanks for letting me on, guys. This was fun.
Oh, no. Thanks for coming on, because I don't know what we would have done. Probably would have been watching this fucking idiot talk about localization or whatever the fucking that is.
Oh, there's Jenny. Yep. Wow.
Yep.
I'm sorry. All right, it was a decent stand-up, but you people deserve what you got in it.
It's true. We're speaking truth to power now. How do you like it? How do you like it when the tables are turned?
Oh, how the turntables.
Yes. Oh. That's a good episode.
I didn't mind The Office. It all falls apart when fucking Jim and Pam finally fuck, but up until then, it's great.
Season
4th season?
I was about to say season 3. Close enough.
It took them a little while, and when it finally happened, it was like, that was all I was watching for. Let's turn it off.
Literally, once they get together, I'm like, all right, I'm done. Yep, there it is. Bye. All right, we're done. Mr. Lomby, thank you so much for coming on and giving us a bit of your time, entertaining everybody, making the show worth something tonight. We appreciate it so much.
Wow. I mean, it's a compliment, thank you, but Gene, you gonna take that?
He knows. He knows.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
Yeah, he knows, all right. He knows that someone wanted to make this a tits because they didn't want to go through an actual thing.
I didn't want to make it a tits. Just titties happen, Gene. Are you
Seriously,
anti-tits?
You're gonna say no to titties? Like,
I'm not gonna say no to tits, but you wanted to do a dark room. I thought you wanted to do a dark.
this is a dark titties.
A dark.
I mean,
titty,
it is.
so...
I mean, it technically, it only went tits for about 10 minutes.
You could say it went tits up.
It went longer than tits than 10 minutes.
No, we did. We talked about movies majority of the time. I mean, Zach came up with a really good idea for a movie, and we stayed in the movie land for a while.
We're gonna be so goddamn rich if we make this happen, boys.
I mean, seriously, Gene.
Like Mel Gibson rich.
So much money you'll forget that it was tits tonight.
Like so much money we can fucking yell about the Jews on TV in Malibu and be forgiven in a few years. That's how much money we're gonna. Like so much money God will spare our house in a wildfire. That much money.
So much money we can yell about the Jews and then convert to Judaism.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right. So we can tell the jokes and not have to worry about it.
It's true. That's gold, Jerry. Gold.
That's gold.
Gold, Jerry. Gold.
My dentist did that. So.
Well, I'm an anti-dentite. What are we gonna do now?
Okay, that's a little too far, Gene.
Well, I'm gonna stand there and I'm gonna take it.
You're gonna stay in there? You know what I am, Gene? Al dente.
Al dente. Ah, of course.
That was...
All right, we're done.
That was actually worse. I don't know. You should be embarrassed.
And that's
remember that Texas joke. Well,
I remember it. Who said that? Who?
You've actually I thought you'd bottomed out there, but you. It's like the man who thought he'd lost all his hope. Turned out he had a little bit more hope to lose, and that was that last joke.
You ain't seen me bottom out. All right. You ain't seen me.
Well, they don't make vaginas that shallow, you know.
Trust me, they don't. I've tried to find one. I've spent years looking for.
Every fat bitch with zero self-esteem in Ohio can attest that they are not that shallow.
That's right. That's
Gone
right.
through more Cleveland fans than the Miami Heat.
That's really good. That's a really good fucking. I'm gonna have to remember that next time I'm in a fucking manager meeting. Oh, those fucking losers. How about them Browns, huh? What about them? Oh, were they winning and then lost with 5 minutes left and in the fourth quarter? Oh, you don't say. It's almost like they've been doing it for 100 years. Stop.
Yeah, the Browns aren't good.
Ohio sports fans are the worst. I hate them.
They're called the Browns for a reason.
Yes,
true.
Because they're
if they're brown, flush them down.
That's right. Like, follow a real team, like the Steelers or the Ravens. If you have to be Ohio, follow Cincinnati. At least they make it to the playoffs one out of every now and then.
And they have at least decent colored fucking uniforms. You got a spiral on the helmet. That's kind of decent.
They're stripes. They're the Bengals.
Look like a spiral to me. A spiral, stripe, whatever. It's not the color fucking brown, is my point, Genova.
But it is. It's brown and orange, just like the Browns, because they're made by the same guy. Paul Brown got fired from Cleveland, went to Cincinnati, and literally said, I'm going to make a team as close to the Browns as I can. And he came up with the Cincinnati Bengals and just put fucking brown stripes on their fucking orange helmets.
All right, I'll concede that it's stripier than it is spiral, so I will concede.
I don't want.
Oh my god, they make a reverse color. That's terrible.
Oh, isn't it?
Black with orange? What are you fucking doing with your lives?
It's not even black. It's fucking brown. It's like dark brown.
Oh my god.
It's fucking terrible. Cleveland has the worst sports teams besides the Monsters. They have the worst. Our professional hockey team, NHL, are the Blue Jackets.
Dude, I haven't liked the Monstars since they beat the Looney Tunes.
All right, now that's an insult.
Thank you, Dad Joke 25.
Hey!
Hi, Quips. You're
I don't know if you could see it, but I did finger gun at you. Just one, not two, but one finger gun.
Did you feel it though, Gene? It was in your butt. He fit one.
It's the most sensitive place to be shot, I guess.
Right in your butt.
Either that or your dick.
I mean, I'm no booty hole tickler, but
But who is? Right?
you.
Okay, all right.
One of a kind. You're one of a kind.
I'll take it as a compliment.
It was meant as one.
Thank you. No, I appreciate it. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
You know, in
I
that part in the
wouldn't tell,
debate,
I
where they're
wouldn't
like,
tell
say,
just anyone they walk around and tickle buttholes, Genova. I meant that just for you.
It's like that part in the debate when they're like, say a nice thing about your opponent.
No one has ever committed a crime as unique as Genova.
Thank you. Thank you.
Got you, fam.
Thank you.
Yeah, when he raped that pumpkin bread, it was very weird.
It was weird, but did you see what it was wearing?
Oh yeah, no, the bread deserved it. I wasn't saying that.
It was asking for it. Thank you.
Don't push your bread down a fucking alley in a bathing suit. It's gonna get raped.
And about my opponent here, I would like to say that my opponent knows when they deserve it. And thank you.
All the time. Yeah.
Yes.
So not only thank you, Genova, but thank you, women, for deserving it.
Yes. Gene, why are you letting this continue?
I'm not the one who has the OBS, Genova.
Jump on the grenade for us and chill.
Jump on a grenade, Gene. Chill.
Don't forget the movie caption contest, movie Pictionary, movie Hangman are going into
No,
Discord.
shill our new film coming out next fall, The Curse of the Weretalian.
The Curse of the Weretalian, where I'm the actual main character and Genova is the character that is me when I'm a werewolf. So that'll be interesting. The cool part, yeah. The cool part, in quotations. So be sure to catch that next November. It's going to be released on Halloween, on a full moon, because you got to have that too.
Special effects by Richard Baker.
Yes.
I was going to call Rob Bottin, but I guess go Baker.
Rob's retired.
Yeah, we're calling him out for this. He'll come out for this. Are you kidding? Yeah, he will. No.
They'll both do it.
Dude,
They'll both probably do it.
Yeah, they'll make you look normal, and they'll make Genova look even Italianer.
Yeah.
It's hard. They're gonna look at me and be like, "Are you part Irish?"
You're like, yeah, cover up that potato.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, "How did you guess?" And they're gonna pan back, and I'm just gonna be fully naked.
They're like, Irish curse strikes again. Will it fit in the neck of a Guinness bottle? You truly are Irish, aren't you?
Hey. All right. The Werewolf. Oh, that's good, Rock.
Werewolf, yeah. Actually, that sounds like a great title.
I don't think it's gonna fly though. I think we can't Me Too the entire Italian community.
But like, I can like step up and be like, no, I am Woppish, and I think it should...
As a Wop, guys, I would like to say that this movie is made from a place of education, not ignorance. So we're taking back that word.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. We're taking back the word Wop.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't say Wop, but you can't say Wappa.
Wappa.
Yes. And I want to cancel Burger King's Whopper.
Because they put
across
chocolate.
The country.
Why don't you just cancel it in Japan where they put chocolate sauce? And
they ruined it for everybody, Gene.
They ruined everybody. This is why we can't have nice things.
This is why Eric Dubay is never gonna fucking join us on stream.
Yeah, this is why Eric Dubay is never gonna join us on stream.
You ruined it, Gene. Okay, we're done.
Sorry.
We appreciate everybody coming out tonight. Porky's in California, as we said.
Yes.
He's in California drinking.
You know what?
Pumpkin
If I
spice,
may,
he's on a
don't
pumpkin
blame
spice. Yes.
Pumpkin Spice. Blame his out of control homosexuality. Pumpkin Spice is fine.
Yeah, I mixed the two up.
Yeah, I get why you would, because it's a very gay drink. But Pumpkin Spice didn't do nothing. It's a good boy spreading the word of Jesus, and it just needs more money for the community.
I was just say, don't blame the drink, blame the person. No.
Correct. Yeah. Hate
Zach
the sinner, not the drink.
Zach one day will ask to see someone's manager, becoming a Karen after drinking so much pumpkin spice, only to realize that he is a manager.
That's true. I asked to see myself the other day. I denied me, though.
It's true. You did that thing where you duck behind the counter and come back up like, hey.
Yeah. No, I was like, I want to see the manager. I am the fucking manager. Fuck. Karen's one weakness.
You keep trying to arrest yourself. It's weird. I know what it's like. Been there.
Yeah, Italian-Irish.
Yep, you're right. So because Porky is in California.
California, yes.
Went there willingly, by the way.
Yes, he did.
Ugh. I'll be doing a show tomorrow in the Discord. Not
you're going to be...
Not at
okay. Okay, doing a Discord exclusive then.
Yeah, Discord exclusive around 9-ish or whatever. Okay. I'll be doing one of them. Mm-hmm. So see you guys then. Thanks everybody, especially Zach Lomby for coming out tonight, and we will see you guys.
Thanks for having me
next time.
Have a good night, everyone.
Good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye. All right.
Bye.